Good evening, one and all. It's Sunday. It's the end of the week, and it is time we jump into another, actually, intermission screen, isn't it? Because first things first, I'm still in a maid outfit. Well, I say still. Obviously, it has gone off at the end of the previous stream and on back for this one. But yes, the maid outfit is back for the 4th time this October. I don't think we hit 4 in either of the previous QTCC campaigns. No, I don't think we did. This is the first time ever it's been a quadruple maid stream throughout QTCC. Thank you for all the donations towards the Quest to Conquer Cancer. Have I at least done any cleaning in October? Not in this outfit. No, that's not how it works. But all the same, welcome everyone, and as well, an immediate welcome on in, doubly so, to Liv Blair, who has just redeemed, in the starting soon screen no less, the VIP redemption. Congratulations, Liv, that has been a lot of saving, I know for certain. You have had to save a hell of a lot to get yourself there. Hope you enjoy the shiny new badge. And all the bits to come with that there, which does also mean you can use the pick frame command now, because you are a VIP. Kelton, thank you for the bit. Alrighty then. Also, I had a notification pop up because Twitch does these things with random notifications. It notified me that apparently Al Agia is currently the top clipper on this channel for the month. So I suppose congratulations on that, Agia. Interestingly enough, I cycled through to have a look at the most watched clips this month. Agia's is of course at the top there. The next most watched by the almighty Queen River, and then in third place is Warframe. And so I had to have a look, and sure enough, Warframe did clip part of the channel earlier in the month. What they clipped was my impression of Teshin regarding the teacher quest. I don't know why Warframe was in at that point in time, and why specifically they did to clip that. But they did. Now you want to see it? Well, here's the thing. If you go to the top of the chat here, you should normally see, I think the default is set to monthly top gifters, but if you press the arrows, you can then switch over to monthly top cheers and monthly top clips. And there you can see what the top clips are, what has got people so interested that other people have watched it as well. That is where you can see the top clips this month, and that Agia is why one clip gets you to the top, because you posted it in the chat the moment you made it. A lot of people had to see what you just did. The name of the clip goes a long way to getting people to actually care. Yeah. They're going to reach out and ask for permission to use the impression at some point. I mean, if they want the impression, they might want one a little bit more refined than that. I watched it back myself, and let's just say it's not my best quality. Yeah. In any case, we also are starting off the stream. We have already, of course, $6,075 raised for the Quest to Conquer Cancer. Thank you very much, everyone who has contributed on that there. And Fool's King dropping their tier 1 sub once again here. Much appreciated, Fool's King. Much appreciated. Cheers. Is my cat ear headset at least comfortable? I don't have a cat ear headset. It's completely separate. There are cat ears and headphones, and no set when you think about it, because it's the microphone. But yeah, Bite is wanting some pink in the background. That we can absolutely do. There we go. And also the other reason I'm taking these off is with those $6,075 raised, that is 607 total squats required for the Quest to Conquer Cancer. And if I just do the exclamation mark squat here, I'm currently at 578. So that puts me out of 607, some amount behind, 29 behind, I want to say. Have I seen the Varuna Deluxe? I did, yes. That got popped up on my feed. Excuse me. So yeah, I am 29 squats behind at the moment, and that 29 absolutely needs to be attended to. So, it's as simple as that. I'm just pop up very carefully as the new PC has also arrived. It's only 95% set up. There's still some bits and pieces I need to tweak here or there. Not every setting transfers over, it's that kind of thing. But the PC is there. It is I dare say the volume is twice the
Here's
size
to
of the
another
previous
6 months.
PC, which is kind
Smile.
of bonkers, but that's the difference between a half tower and a full tower. But anyway, I'm not going to accidentally kick that shiny new piece. Legs appropriate distance apart. Oh, shoulder trying to fall down. Let's just put that back in place, shall we? There we go. And a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29. Woo! There we go. And that, if my numbers are correct, and you know they are, that brings us up to 607 squats across the entire month. Not bad going, honestly. Not bad going at all. And that's just the stream ones. Yeah, lift them on. There. Woo! Okay then. Shall we Warframe? We shall indeed. Oh. Also, have I been deleting all the installed bloatware? I mean, I turned off Microsoft Copilot, turned off OneDrive, turned off all the ads and whatnot that were trying to happen from the bottom left panel thing. Sorry, excuse me. Trying to think and breathe at the same time. Woo! Yes, Bonelitis. I did see the PSC that Warframe put out, because they also put it out on Discord and Reddit. They put it everywhere. So yeah, definitely seen that one. Set mods are currently a little bit screwy and can't be fixed without a code fix. C'est la vie. From Hillyzen, quick question. Will you test the bounties for new Ire farm due to the stage length changes? I don't have a particular plan to cover Ire again anytime soon, because the standard guidance still applies. If anything, bounties were already the Ire farm, so they've just got better. That's kind of really all that came out of it. They've just got better. Unless, well, they've got better for the average player, they've not got better for the hardcore farmers who are focusing on the super fast bounties that are now gone. So on a casual basis, better. On a dedicated basis, worse. It's a trade-off. And it's at least nice that DE gave the trade-off, because, well, when the first update hit, I'm sure most people were like, yep, that's just gone bad. But no. No. Whew. Nice dress? Thanks. Much appreciated. Alright then, now, we do have some various bits and pieces to attend to. With regards to new PC, as I mentioned out there, I should have that up and running for next stream. And on Wednesday, said next stream is in fact going to be a long one. It's a tipathon. So it means that we'll be starting off with a lot of time on the clock, and you'll all have the ability to make the clock last longer. You'll see all the details on that in the early part of next week. You're very welcome, Electron Cad. Oh, is that electronic ad? I'm not sure actually with the number there. But Electron, glad you enjoy the Mesa build. So, first thing we're going to attend to is your Rayleigh. Because, oh yes indeed, we're not done sabotaging this thing just yet. We are not done sabotaging it. We've got to take it further. So, it currently has 4 umbral formers. One there, and there. I mean, it's just not good enough, is it? It's just not good enough, so we're going to have to slap in the 5th one earned. This is currently the last one for QTCC, and unless we get a pretty hefty set of donos on QTCC, this is indeed the last one that this one's going to have to suffer. Now, it says, cannot polarize aura or Exla slots with Umbra polarity. Oh, is that so, Warframe? Is that so? You really think we can't put an umbral polarity right there? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And so with it shuftied over, then we can just slap this one right back in. Warframe cannot protect us from this. This is now a 5 Umbral You're Ready Prime. And in case you are wondering, if you are new to this entire experience, is there any reason, any good mechanically sound reason to put 5 Umbrals into anything? The answer is no. What the fuck? No. The most Umbrals of anything that exists are 3 Umbral mods on a Warframe. Or there's 2 on a melee. That's as far as you can get. The rest is a waste. But I don't consider it a waste. It was all for charity, and so that makes it mildly worth it. Emphasis on the mildly. Let's go level this one up the way we know best. Oh yes. Let's pop on over to Earth, Plains of Eidolon. Make sure this is actually set to solo. There we are. Actually, I'm not on the hover build, am I? Oops. Hover build is necessary for this. There we go, nearly screwed it up. Okay, we're all good. We're all good. Well, yeah, this is the first part of 2 streams with regards to the $6,000 final goal for QTCC. The first part is, of course, the Maid stream, and then the second part on Wednesday is the Tipathon. I do stress the word Tipathon, not Subathon, because the focus will be on tips and donations. So tips either to me or donations to QTCC will extend the timer. Whereas subs, yeah, they'll extend it, but not as much commensurately. That's where the focus is. I've once again forgot to de-equip my melee, and I guess I'm too low? I thought I was high enough. But no, these guys are definitely moving. I could have sworn I was high enough from here. I mean, is there a point at which they vanish? I don't think there is. So yeah, that's weird. I could have sworn I was high enough up from the start. I'll just use that as an excuse to go and sort out the melee. Let's go fix that and then try again. Happens all the time for that spot? Yeah. It's a weirdie. Dark Wolf, cheers. When it comes to Umbral mods, I wouldn't be against there being more Umbrals added if the set effect was capped at 3 mod effect. But to be honest, I would rather the Umbral side of things just takes a different road, and the Umbral polarity either be turned into an omnipolarity, or the omnipolarity works for Umbrals. One of the two needs to connect, because currently they are mutually exclusive, and I don't like that. That just feels needlessly restrictive. Like, is there any part of Warframe that is about to become absolutely busted if people can use a couple more Umbrals? I don't see that happening, because you can fit them already. So the only way it could be a problem is if it was somehow having a loadout that had Umbrals and a loadout that had not Umbrals on the same frame was overpowered. No. Just no. Something feels odd there. I don't know what DE's reasoning is or reckoning is, but I don't hear it, I don't see it. Alright, let's give this another try. On a separate note, once I got this leveled up, we will also do our next round of QTCC giveaways. I was going through the giveaway list, and I found that only two people haven't submitted their name through the IGN system, so that is a very good rate. Those of you who may remember last year, I think as well the year before, when we did the giveaways for QTCC, there were quite a few unclaimed prizes that needed to be handed out again. quite a few unclaimed prizes. I mean, I could have just sat on them. I could have just let them go to waste, but rather than do that, I much prefer making it where they actually all get sent out because you all earned them. But this year, only 2 are currently missing their IGNs, and I hope that they're going to turn up and, you know, be like, oh, I haven't received it yet because I didn't pay attention to any of the details. Ah, that's what I need to do to get it, and it'll be fixed. If they don't, then we'll see what we can do on that. Anyway, shot the wrong one. There's the one. Xmas, Xmas, Xmas. There they are. Thank you. Damn it, I was too quick. I didn't want to get shot at by that. Or maybe this one did hit me. Either way, very unfortunate. Gonna have to rebuild the stealth multiplier. There we go. Stealth multiplier rebuilt. It just means I'll get a little bit less XP this run. Let's have a look then. There we go. There we go. Next target should be... There we go. Only 22 hours left for Nightwave. That there is. And then we'll have a new one. There we go. Rank 21. Still going.
It's a prime, but not a prime. Cheers.
Prime number perhaps, but well more than a prime in terms of a sub there. Rainuva, once again with the 43-month tier 3 subscription. Ray, you absolute legend. As ever, thank you very much on that, dude. Thank you very much. Looking around for the Xmas here, I don't see it, so I think this one's just a butt spawn. Oh well. Frequently that happens, and you just have to deal with it. They aren't 100% spawn, right? Where's my Xmas for this one? I don't see them either. I'm gonna maintain my stealth combo there. Could have sworn... Yeah, I guess I just got a double bad spawn, haven't I? Yeah. I don't see them. That's unfortunate. That's gonna make this considerably longer. Yeah, I checked this camp. And stealth bonus is actually about to run out, so sod it. Reset. Oh well. That wave's ending. Probably spend creds? Yeah, you probably should, yeah. There we are. Hey Twitch, you checked away for gift sub 7 minutes ago? Oh, fair do, fair do. Yeah, people can announce their resubscription for quite an extended period after it's renewed, so that you don't just have to do it during the... you don't have to let it run out and then find a stream it's active to redo it in the moment, something like that. Is that a new mechanic to stay stationary in the air wearing glide? It's not a new mechanic, no. It is an equipment piece. So if we pop into Urady here... Come on, here we go. So it is the Aero Vantage mod, minus 100% gravity whilst aim gliding. So literally as it says there, just no gravity, you just hover. You hold in spot, you can move around side to side like some kind of weird discount Zephyr. And if you extend your aim glide duration, then it works even more effectively. I have actually got minus 175% gravity while aim gliding, but it doesn't make you start floating upwards, thankfully. We just stay capped. Makes for a very easy time sniping. Alright. Let's get the other side of levels. And then as I say, once that's done, we'll do our first of today's QTCC giveaways. Alrighties. Up to the top. Out. Fly across. Make sure they ain't moving. Good. One. Oh, the first one was too quick. That means we're going to get slightly less affinity from this one. That's my bad. Fly to next spot. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Next spot. 1, 2, 3. Shit, too slow. Sorry, too quick even. Damn it. Alright. Yeah, so that got us our stealth back. Stealth 2. Stealth 3. Gonna need to grab a couple more over this side. Oh, IGN command's not responding. I'll need to check the Mixer bot. It might have failed to launch. I was doing a lot of setting changes to move over to the new PC, so I might have broken that one. I'll grab that in just a sec. Because this is a timed activity. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And we're at level 26, a little bit further to go, unfortunately. Next group should be... there they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Couple more levels to go. Oh, this is a normal one I fly over. I'm slightly off my route. Don't get too low. 2, 3, 4. There we go. One more to go. One, 2, 3, 4. Max rank. Ta-da! It's a lot more comfy than Atroc way. Yeah. It may not be the fastest way of doing it, but it damn well works. And there we go. Simple as that. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. There we are. Got that Euryale leveled up. She's now a fully set up 5 Umbral Euryale. May Void have mercy on her build. And with that, it's about time we get cracking on with the giveaways. Now, I've done a few giveaways where it ramps up throughout the stream, and for those of you who only get to be here during the first half of the stream, I realise that's potentially a little bit unfair. That is indeed potentially a little bit unfair. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off on the higher end. We're going to start off with a straight up 500 plat. Early bird bonus, consider it. We are indeed going to start off with a 500 platinum giveaway. Let's get that loaded up onto here. Let's not hold that open. What even is that file? Some settings file. That can go away. Alright. Let's get this up onto screen, shall we? The button for it is hiding because I've done a lot. Where is it? There it is. And let's open this up. Exclamation mark. Win QTCC for a chance to win 500 platinum. This 500 platinum is from us reaching $5,500 for the quest to conquer cancer. You'll notice we were a little bit higher than that, in fact. But this is from 5,500, that threshold there. So thank you again, everyone who has donated towards the quest to conquer cancer. You all together made this happen. This appears to not be working. Fuck. Oh yeah, I said earlier the mixer bot was not happening. Right. Hold up a moment. Hold up. Hold. Hold up. Look at the people still sending when I say hold up. What's going on with you? Restart. Yep, it failed to connect. Okay. Come on. The settings should all be there. Okay, that's weird. It hadn't finished loading on my side, and Zelon's in. Zelon, the fuck is wrong with you? Sending it before it even showed us loaded. Come on. Alright. All go ahead. Let's get my webcam out of the way. All you go ahead. Also, shoulder is still trying to fall. I put this on the same way every time, but this time it's just arguing. I must have the overlayer just fighting. Anyway, the bot had a hiccup. Yeah, tech breaks all the time. I actually had to recode the giveaway arena because after the previous bug fix I did from the big stream, there was then a new bug that reared its head, which comes about just as a result of a certain file deciding to not be read. The file could be read many times over, no problem, and then it gets misread once and just breaks. I also had this happen on YouTube. I put out a post on YouTube. I've been doing the Quiz to Conquer Cancer posts every single day. A couple days ago, it just failed to go out. I think it was actually just yesterday. 2 people saw it, and then the post just vanished. It wasn't on my dashboard, it wasn't on my post list. The only way to get to it was to direct link to it, or for me to go through my side and see posts I had created, because it wasn't even in the proper post list. Bye, Bitson. Cheers. So suffice to say, a lot of tech has this weird feature of just failing. And they don't fail in a way that retries, it just quietly gives up. So, seems I've been plagued by a few of those. Maybe my computer is unhappy I'm switching to a new one. Hard to say. Anyway, last call. We've got a 500 plat giveaway happening here. Exclamation mark win QTCC for a chance to win that. Only one person here is going to claim that today, but this is just the first of many giveaways we'll be doing. I'll do that draw in 10 seconds time, which with stream delay is probably about the moment you heard that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do our draw. Jellyfish, if you couldn't see yourself on there, you either didn't send a command or you were on there. In any case, we're doing the draw now. It's far too late to complain about not being there. Let's have a look at who is going to be our winner. I do see plenty of people going down here, plenty of people not having the opportunity for this 500 plat, as RNG simply says no. Jellyfish, I did just see you get obliterated, so sorry, you were in the giveaway there. You merely lost to Brass Badger Workshop.
Excellent work, Tenno. The extraction
Brass Badger
point is up ahead.
You need to use the IGN command. Brass Badger, in order to claim that, make sure you do use the exclamation mark IGN command, followed by your Warframe username and platform. And if you use that command, we can actually get this sent on out to you. DS sending out all of the prizes in the first week of November, so that's when QTCC fully wraps up. And for those of you who have been here around, you will see the change to the the bot now. It actually checks ahead of time if someone's not already used IGN. Makes it just that little bit cleaner. Alright, let's get the webcam back up and running. I'm noticing a bunch of people use the IGN command. Not one of them is called Brass Badger, which is mildly confusing. I mean, it's fine to have everyone else on record as well. I've got over 600 people on record now. Oh no, I do see Brass Badger did do it. My bad. It was lost in the source there. You did just do it. There we are. You didn't imagine you'd ever win anything? I mean, you must have had a hope. You joined in the giveaway. Yeah, that's how it works here. Everyone's got the same chance, and that means anyone can be drawn. Alright, let's get back to the warframing, shall we? Let's bring the music back up. It's the first you've ever won? Well, there we go. I will phrase this very carefully. I'm glad that this channel was your first opportunity to enjoy the feeling of a win. But a few extra words there, so that can't be clipped out of context, certainly in this outfit. Alright then. So, Eureli has been suitably abused. Let's mark off those bits as done as well, so I know we don't need to ever go back to that horror. Okay. A community legend? Ah, thank you. Out of context, Bionic, if you don't know, you don't know. SFX saying, if I change my IGN, does the command override it? Yes. So if you were previously SFX _17, and then you decided, oh wait, that underscore's no use. So you change it on Warframe to just SFX17, then you could just redo the IGN command here, and that would send it through to the bot. The bot goes, let's see. Ah yes, SFX17, I know you. Let me fix that. It's very simple. It's just a straight up lookup code. But yeah, it all goes into a neatly handled and encrypted CSV file. And it all works. Is this a regular thing? This is not a regular thing, Nuclear Porkchop. I put on the Maid outfit this month for every $1,500 raised for the quest to conquer cancer. On the approach to Sunday stream last week, we had... we had just crossed the 4.5k threshold, and I wasn't going to subject Zach to a Maid stream, and so it became Friday's one. On the stream that Zach joined us, we then raised another $1,500, and so here I am again. Back-to-back Maid streams because of the sheer volume of support on this channel for the charity drive. And Mirrorlade, thank you for the gifted sub there, much appreciated. But yeah, unless we have a truly crazy amount of donations, and I do mean truly crazy amount of donations, we are at the end of the Maid streams for the year. Because in order for us to have another one, we would need to reach $7,500 raised for QTCC. And I'm not going to push for it. Simple as that. I'm not going to push for it. You guys have already done more than enough. You guys have absolutely blown it out of the water. And in fact, the whole Warframe community has absolutely blown it out of the water. If I just bring up the full page here, a moment on that. So, the Warframe community as a whole has raised now $131,000 for QTCC. Granted, 10k of that was from DE themselves, but still, $131,000. And then, for this community, I mean, well, let me just bring this up for you. And bear in mind, one, this is about to be very bright, and two, this is merely referential. This is not a contest for those who still somehow don't like just comparing things. Tough. To bring up just where you lot have got us to, we have this here. So, on the Warframe page, you can see all of the details of the Team Warframe, and down on this section here of top fundraisers, this community isn't just at the top there. It is comfortably at the top there. You lot are beyond amazing. I don't know really if I do enough to deserve a community as generous and as wholesome as you lot. Odd jokes aside. So, suffice to say, thank you very, very much to every single one of you. Legends, the lot of you. And not to do any, not to disparage, this is a community thing overall. We are, don't forget, as much as there's 6,000 there, there is also the entire community at 131,000. We are but a small percentage of the whole community. Just a piece of it. I am very, very happy to be able to celebrate that piece with all of y'all. Very, very happy. So yes. Joking aside, cancer sucks and is genuinely impressive. Agreed and agreed. We are definitely doing our part there, and that is why, despite my reservations, despite my own personal interests, the Maid outfit is here for its 4th stream this month, because you lot bloody well deserve it. Or at least those of you who enjoy it. I know there are some who go, eh, and fair enough. Fair enough. As I'm saying, craziest part to me is yours is not the type of channel that even probably has a YouTube to stream viewer ratio. Sorry, Zom, I don't really know what you mean. A high YouTube to stream viewer ratio? Honestly, no way to really say. It's a very nebulous thing, is viewer conversion from YouTube. Very nebulous. Alright. All those little bits and pieces aside, so we've had our first of the giveaways, we've had our Scots, we've had our Umbral Former for Eurali. Something I still have yet to do is actually finish farming Nokko. I'll be quite honest. If we have a look at the bits here, I've not even started the components building. No, so we got the Nokko Neuroptics. Nokko Chassis, I need Thermal Sludge. Nokko Systems, I need the Argon Crystals. Easy enough to get. But the main blueprint still isn't there. It's only one piece. How hard can it be? How hard can it be? I will say though, like, I'm gonna have to double check on what the rates are. I'm certainly gonna be curious on just what it comes to in terms of averages when I do run the numbers, because I haven't run them yet. But the vibe that I'm getting is a curious one in terms of amount of effort required. 8% for main blueprint. 8% is one thing, but it's the components together, Mirror. So to get the near optics, the systems, the chassis, the main blueprint, the materials required, and if you have to rely on the pity system to unlock said pity system as well. There's a lot of steps involved. Why do we drop coming through there?
Doesn't take much, you know. Nokko.
Oh, fair enough.
Up for a bit of mischief.
Alright, so, field guide. Any more mushrooms to level up? Yes, indeed. There we... You know, I was expecting more. You have to unlock the pity system? Yes, Flo. So, reminder, the pity system is the ability to purchase the blueprints with your earned currency, the Fergalite. If I had it ranked up now, I would be able to buy the Nokko blueprint. But I don't. It requires rank 4. I'm not even rank 3. And another thing that strikes me as curious is that with the way these are set up, you only rank up when they hit max. So it feels like to me there's a bit of a cliff in getting started. Zom's wanting us... No, not Zom. Kelton wanting us to switch over to some in-game. Sure.
Give me best.
Let's do a little switcheroo like that. There we are.
I could hardly believe it. Nokko.
So,
Brings you into the airlock.
looking at the wares here, we can purchase mushrooms of Fergalite. It's not the best return looking at these. Each of these mushrooms here, every single one of them is indeed 10 Fergalite. And is that for a singular mushroom? It is.
Maybe
So that
next time.
can expedite the ranking up. But the problem is that even with something like Devil's Cap here, I need another 5 to get it to that max rank. I also can't easily just reference what I've got versus what I need, which is a little frustrating here. So I can do Devil Dull, Iron Thorn, Blister Muck, Thunder
Good
Winter.
on ya. Don't buy anything you don't need.
So Dull is done, Devil's 5, Iron well more than 5, Thunder 6 needed, Thorn 7 needed, Winter 8 needed, Blister 7 needed. Yeah, I think that's all of them. Oh, Muck 7 needed.
Some say some of the more peculiar looking fruits can widen your thinker. Don't work nothing for me,
So
but if it works for you,
that's a bunch.
you make your mind go wide.
That is a bunch required
A wide
in order
mind
to hit
is a
that.
trusting mind,
Whereas
and not all muckers can be trusted.
we've already got enough currency. Now with the currency comes in at, let's see here, from Steel Path 15 to 19, from normal mode 11 to 15. I've definitely done more normal than Steel Path, but maybe not a lot more. Let's say I'm averaging 14.
No,
14 Fergalite.
Not everyone's cut out for a hard day's work, I suppose.
So where did I move my calculator over there? I'll just use a browser for it. So I'm at 310 Fergalite. Yep. Divide that by 14. That's estimating about 22 runs I've done. That is just an estimate, but estimating 22. And
for the fruits and roots, so I'll let you share in their bounty.
looking at the field guide here, I mean, I've got a few rank 2s, but I've got a few rank 1s as well. So I'd say we're probably, what, halfway? That's quite a few runs. And then if I bring up the drop tables, I'm going to go for some simple averages here. simple averages. So if I go Control F, when it loads, Nokko. So simple average. From a Nokko chassis standpoint, when that's on the crit liberation, it's 10% and 2.5%. We can lazily call it 12.5%. That's not how it works, but I'm going to call it that for the moment. And then same for the others, for the systems and your optics. And then Steel Path, it actually increases to 15%. Not a huge increase. Whereas for the Nokko blueprint itself, it goes up from 5 to 8%, which is pretty significant. All told, considering the Nokko main blueprint clocks in at... yeah, about the same average. It's a little bit higher, but I'm going to say about the same average. I'm going to say that it comes down to typically 8 runs per bounty, which would come out to about 24 bounties. Expected period to get the actual parts. Luck aside, you may spend more or less time having to do that, but you're looking at that ballpark, 24 of them. Because you're looking at about a 24 ballpark, then there's a long way to go to actually unlocking the pity system. Almost to the point of, okay, maybe we've got too much Fergalite, but I suppose you're going to want Fergalite for the other things you can pick up. Bit odd. Dev's got saying, did you already walk the path? They require some Ferg too. I have not walked the path yet. I have not.
Carry on then.
Because that's with the prince, isn't it?
Oh, that. Yeah, that's the prince. Or will be if we can manage to grow it. Needs Fergalite. But that's rare in the deep mines these days, I tell you.
Half a year already? Oh, how time flies. Heart
I
emoji.
don't remember.
Cheers, Dave.
Some say the prince makes you dream funny. I say that's just nonsense.
Curious. So we can feed the prince and find out what's going on with that there. Yeah, Dave, thank you very much for the 6-month resub. You got that lovely golden badge next to your name. Much appreciated there. Much appreciated. So before I go into this then, I'm going to have to be curious. If I pop over to Wiki, how much Fergalite does the prince consume? Does the Wiki have this information? So 20 unlocks it for the purple, 40 for blue, 60 for green, total 120. Okay, that's still less than what we'd have left over after buying the Nokko piece.
Nokko.
That is still less, because the Nokko piece is...
just fine.
Oh, no, never mind. I thought it was cheaper than that. Maybe I was remembering these. Yeah, I was remembering these. Damn. So 240 for the main blueprint there. We'll be left with 70. Yeah, okay. Interesting.
Everything here has been collected in the deep mines.
And then when it comes to Arbacep, looks like I have the blueprint. The barrel, receiver, but not stock. But they also then require mushrooms. Mushrooms that you would otherwise want to be using for ranking up. That's... okay. Okay. What do you get from the path? Let's see. Rewards. Not listed on the wiki, which means none. You get the gameplay. That's what you get. You get the gameplay. Upon completing the whole lot, you're awarded the cheeky Sprodling glyph and emblem. It's lore and gameplay.
I suppose I'd be up for a trade. See anything you need?
Okay. In terms of rewards, this isn't the most voluminous rewards I've ever seen. Well. Have I seen the cave art mushrooms needed?
This is what I got.
The
All things I
cave
thought could come in
art
handy.
mushrooms needed. You're gonna have to help me out on that one, sorry.
Buy any, take care.
Cave art mushrooms needed. The secret decorations you can find in the missions. Oh, I think I found one of those actually. That's not what I'm looking for. There we go. Deep Roots Cave Art Blueprint requires 10 of each of those mushrooms. Yikes. Okay. So that is definitely a do you really love this content kind of poster. Very much so. Okay. Yeah. I'm not going to focus on that poster. My main focus is on the mechanical side of the game rather than the cosmetic decorations. But even on the mechanical side, these are some pretty hefty requirements. Those are hefty. Alright, well, with the hefty requirements, there's only one thing left to do. We see the bounties, we need to do the bounties. If you'd like to join me on said bounties, send me a message in game, the Kengineer. I'll bring you on into the squad as we go for a Nokko blueprint. We're going to go through Steel Path, because of course we get it there 80%, was it 60% faster. Or at least we have a 60% higher drop rate. And Mirror come on in. Much obliged. We also have a Jason joining us. Come on in. We got space for one more person to join in on that as well. What's the cave route thing? It's a decoration. Honestly, not something you need to worry yourself with. Check a bit. Cheers. And there we go. We've got our fourth. It's an LU. Come on in, LU. Unfortunately, Brother Oni, a little too slow on the draw there today. A little too slow on the draw. Alright, we've got our squad. Let's grab our bounty. I am also going to need to equip the appropriate weapon. That's fine.
See you back, little one.
There we go. Let's just re-equip my weapons.
Yeah, roots and fruits miss, Nokko.
There we are.
You see, it's hard to live and grow when you've got an army of mercs trampling all over you.
Done.
Need you to fight for them, like Nokko used to.
Alright, let's go in. Sorry, Oni. Another time. Perhaps even later on stream. I did not switch my primary weapon. Oops.
It's overtime time. Double the crews, double the eradication. My palace of prosperity must be built.
Yeah, what he said. Only the exact.
Let's just bounce here on the doorway.
Lick of cover.
We're
Must be
fully
their offering for the
juiced up.
communal shed. How nice of them.
Lob a couple of these over there. If there's anything alive, they'll make that change.
Before they hatched. Corporate inbound.
Huzzah! Oh, and some red crits in the
That
distance.
was
Lovely.
Very fast.
Yoink. Grab us a mushroom.
Violet's Bane. You must not like these muckers.
Head our way further in. You're not looking forward to doing this? Fair enough. Oh, I'm... What even? Waypoints, please. Please.
Do you wish to receive the void's gifts? Then wipe this place clean.
A new mod? Oh, Strain Fever. Huh.
Corporate
one
seems
already
to have
had
left
that
a
one.
buzzer droning all by its lonesome. Could be useful for us. Knock it down.
Still trying to get to the mission. After all the waypoints were trying to tell me to go not to the mission if I ever want to see a rank up happen.
Lots to learn. Lots to learn. Corporate would rather destroy their own tools
Yoink.
than let us have control. Don't let them touch our new toy. Feeling the heat?
Mushrooms up.
Blister stalks are spicy enough to give me the
Everyone can
sweats.
enjoy their energy and strength for a moment. Let's grab another mushroom. And another mushroom. Which I think should be all the mushrooms to find for this mission, so that's good. What is this mission? It's one of the new Deep Mind bounties. So you get access to this after completing the new war, head to Fortuna, and look for the mushrooms.
train in tip-top condition. Just like Nokko would have done.
What do you mean, just like Nokko would have done? I am Nokko. And off this way, I think.
Invasives are powering their tech with mounted power cells. Time for a blackout.
Let's destroy some enemies. Pop down energy generation of plenty. Crowd control and viral debuffs.
There they are. Lazy as usual. You know what to do.
And then we just shoot all of this. Can't shoot that one from here. Gotta move along. It's not where I thought it was. I'm gonna let someone else grab it. I've probably just gone completely the wrong way. There's a way through, and there it is.
Good hustle.
Yeah, I'm struggling to learn my ways around this map.
Nokko would be proud of you, he would.
Good news, everyone. I would be proud of me.
Got a arachnoid situation that I need you to take care of. Mucking thing has been causing issues all over. Cause a
Alright,
ruckus.
let's deal with
See if
the
you can get it
mucking
to
thing.
scuttle out here.
I think this is my route. Yep. Damage is all out. Crowd control buffs and everything all in place. Everyone enjoying it. Yep.
Take it out.
And then just equip all the bouncies here. And a little bit to help focus them in.
Did that thing owe you money? Could have sworn that was personal.
Lovely.
Here's the problem with invasives. You got 1, you got 10. Once you got 10, you got 1,000.
Ta-ta, lovelies.
Yeah, we got a few. Got it, mate. Got it. What are we killing?
Looks like we got a fresh batch of invasives moving in.
Here we are. Get to our next batch of killing. We've got a Malice inbound as well. Malice can do whatever they damn well please, because they're still going to die.
Double up your body
There it
count,
is.
and you'll be done.
Send out some more of these. Any direction it feels like it's going to find enemies. Looks like we found them. And that is mission complete.
Left side, speedy as you are.
There we are.
Do I not deserve
Nightwave skip so that we
space
can get out of here a little bit quicker.
Tenno? Your lotus hit the moon in the void for you and
Ta-da!
you won't let me have this? Shame.
Am I sick of hearing about roots and fruits yet? Honestly, no. There we go. A bunch of mushrooms obtained. Hopefully more of the ones we need than the dull buttons, but there we are.
As you conquer the
6 minutes, good time?
so
Yeah,
you
good time
conquer
indeed.
Yourself.
Alright. And we go again because we didn't get a Nokko piece. Or Nokko blueprint, I should say. We did get Arborset blueprint. I believe I already had that particular one. But yeah, we'll just go again. Now here's the thing, if I'm estimating a
Too many mercs
simple average of 24 runs, and it's 6 minutes per run, that's 144 minutes. That's a fair amount of work.
Porpoise, why does my palace's new atrium still look like a 40-day-old sandwich?
That is a fair amount of work in order to get Nokko.
Buzzer drones.
Everything
Shoot
is
'em,
charged.
clip 'em,
Wonderful.
and make 'em do the opposite of
Nourish
whatever
doing
they're
some good
right
stuff.
now. Roots and fruits have control. Make sure nothing happens to our new buzzer.
Let's set up our energy generators.
Keep that
Set up
buzzer
some
safe.
control zones. Send out the damage. Lovely. Nokko is a nicely active frame. There's plenty to do. Yeah, you get these soft moments of downtime you can derp around in, but you've still got plenty to keep up, plenty of room for positioning optimization. And that is good.
Press, mate. Drone barely has a scratch on it. This is going to be mighty useful.
A lot of marked things. Let's go have a look at the marked things.
You chose a dull button. We'll
Another dull button. The basic one that I've already got plenty of. Finished, actually. That does add to the time taken. I don't really need the ribbon sliver enough to go chase it down.
Don't care what the problem is, fix it.
Corpus rank and file ain't the sharpest, but keeping supplies unguarded. Teach them to take better care of their things. Looks like the mercs are onto us.
Let's see. It's none of this is the right direction. I'm trying to go the right direction. The waypoints down here are
Taxmen have gone and
abysmal.
nabbed a few of my favourite sprodlings.
Not gonna lie.
Let's rectify that, shall we?
What's my favourite mushroom side effect down here? Honestly, I don't have one because they don't seem to really matter to me.
You took a no-no-no? Try to stay away from those myself.
I'm trying to both complete the mission and get my mushrooms. Because they are both required for progress.
Look at them. Bouncing around like they never got kidnapped by an army
I still
of
haven't taken part in the main objective. I like that we've got a team who can. But aside from being present at the first one, I'm doing so little. Oh, okay, I just happen to be here for this one. That's convenient.
pretending to be part of the circle when it's nothing but nuts and bolts. Stomp that faker.
Hello, Blazing Fire. I will protest that it so-called checks out that this is the first thing you see and it makes sense. This is a charity streamer get-up right here. This is a streamer forfeit for $6,000 raised. Believe you me, it is not a standard.
Absolutely vicious. Remind me to stay on your sunny side.
Later.
On to the next stage.
Mercs are causing havoc left and right. Would you kindly weed out some of them muckers?
Sure thing.
Keep it up, mate. Once you cut down the other half, you can move on.
Oh, I will deny it, Zom. I will deny it. Profusely. Lest anyone gets the wrong idea, frankly. Cheers, Urs.
They cleared them out right.
And there we go.
Mercs will think twice before they come round.
Simply unacceptable.
Easy exit. Arbor blueprint acquired. I think I already had that. We had steel essence. Yeah. I didn't see anything of notable value there, unfortunately. On to the next.
Very good.
There we are. From Rate Fury saying, question, as a creator, are you privy to any developmental meetings to bring general observations, complaints, or to get answers to share with the community? This is not an interview. Fair enough. You're asking, have I got anything behind the scenes that I could give you? If I did, I'd have given it you. Is as simple as an answer as I can give on that. You will have seen before now, or you may have seen before now, for example, that I did get to play around with the reworked Valkyr before reworked Valkyr was released, and I gave my feedback to DE on that. You saw it as soon as I was able to let you see it. So, unless you see it, the answer is no, even if that answer is incorrect. That's the best I can give you on that one.
Yeah, Nokko.
Alright, field guide. Have I finished off any of the mushrooms as yet? Of course
Didn't
not.
mess with corporate
Alright,
for old
next
time's
bounty.
sake. Used to think that I did hard work that others couldn't. Then I realised there was a difference.
No Nokko blueprints, you just thought I got one? Yeah, I am on the unlucky side of it now. Yep.
Who wouldn't learn that lesson?
Actually, how unlucky? If we go by
Double the crews, double the
95% failure rate for, say,
prosperity must
15 runs, and a 92% failure rate for
Find those tykes.
9
Happy
runs,
May Day.
Happy?
that's still a 22% chance of failure. Because I did do a lot of not, what do you call it? Not steel paths, normal modes. That hurt. There we are.
The Sprodlings are bouncing back to health.
So yeah, unlucky, but not unreasonably so.
They're more careful about what they eat next time.
And Grumpy Pants, thank you very much for subscribing up on 5 months there. Much appreciated. Yoink. There we go. There is something over this way.
Everything you need to know. Corporate needs power cells to keep the lights on. Roots and fruits prefer the darkness. So find a terminal, and we'll give them what they like.
I just threw that towards the objective, but the objective is 300 meters away. So that ability was going to do nothing. I can still hit these enemies, I suppose, along the way. Just kill some stuff. Yeah, it is a long way. Is there a stream on the inside for Tune to get to bounty? There is, but I was checking the field guide first. And you can't check the field guide from the Sprodling there. So that's why I used it earlier, but not this time.
Ah, a gamma berry. Mutations should be temporary. At least I think.
Well, I took out one of them. I contributed.
Just like the old days with Nokko. Reckon that hurt the bottom line almost as much as it hurt them.
I think the farm for temple was more simple. I mean, it was objectively more simple because there was a single unique currency item rather than 16 of them? Actually, 16 mushrooms plus the Fergalite. So that's 17 unique currencies here.
Keep them out of the area.
Or unique items. That's a hell of a lot to keep track of. Especially when you can't really control which ones you get in any way.
I call that a no-no-no. As in, I won't go near the things. Good luck. More of them on the way. Keep swatting.
And I'm still just spending a lot of time focused on the mushrooms. Because if I don't get access to the pity system. And as evidenced by the drop rates, I want access to the pity system. Oh, wrong button. Let's get away from that, thank you very much. There we go.
Just cross the 50.
You know what's going to happen when the camera turns off?
Squash the rest.
What, you mean at the end of the stream where I get out of this and into something much more ordinary for me? Yeah. Ultimate say, once you get to rank 3, you get info on the field guide that lets you know where you're more likely to find the ones you need. I mean, more likely, sure, but I'm still just trying to pick up every mushroom I can. It doesn't really change much of anything for me knowing where they are, because I'm still going to go grab them because I need them. It just doesn't really fix anything. Let's see how we're doing here. I mean, I have got a fair chunk of kills.
Finish him off. That's the last of the Mercs. Poor muckers didn't stand a chance against you.
Yeah, Seal Path mode does certainly make it where you can't target farm, that is true. I still believe that is to increase the population on the normal modes. So I can only guess that D was seeing too many players joining into those modes on other bounties and going, where's all the players? I'm unpublic. They're all on Seal Path.
Should have known it was too good to be true. Taxmen incoming.
Yeah.
already. Did the mercs even know you were there?
It is what it is on that.
Like I always say, the deep
I will,
mines
as I said
are
earlier, run the numbers
And like anything,
later on,
you gotta
compare
pull
all the bits and pieces,
by
and
weeds.
bring
And they're
you
pointless.
everything you can look forward to there. And yeah, Seal Path cycle, I thought it was every 2.5 hours, but actually normal bounty rotation. I could be wrong on that. I love having no waypoint. I suppose I'm just supposed to kill these ones? Yep, killing these ones counts, even though I'm nowhere near everyone else. Oops, I've got duplex bond on, but I haven't actually given Shade a gun.
You're
Oops.
about halfway there. Keep knocking him down.
Highest you fit with Nokko is 87 mil. I mean, you can get buffs from other players that can bring you to damage cap, so, you know.
Can't get rid of him bases for good, but you can slow him down.
Depends on what metric we're measuring at, what limits we're setting, and why am I getting a credit cache? God damn
Go
it.
put your feet up.
Oh, wrong way. Exit's this way.
Them do what? Tenno?
As you solo? Fair do. Yeah, 87 mil is respectable. Solo, absolutely. I know Mirror Abe is tickled pink to have made it into a thumbnail, technically. Yo! What have we got there? Let's have a look. That, from us of the 001 variety, a $10 donation to the Quest Conquer Cancer, with the comment, "for our maid." Well, thank you very much for that there. Much appreciated. That is, of course, another squat. Hurry! Ah, we haven't got a backlog of them, so I can get to them straight away.
You exist to
Only
strike.
makes
You
sense.
strike to win. The
Nice and
lesson
simple.
ends.
And no one. Ta-da! One squat! Can Nokko also do a squat? I mean, you've seen the mushrooms, what do you think? But, I guess... Hua! Oops, didn't switch the screen. Hua! There you go. Good job. Don't have a cookie for you now, though. I mean, I don't need a cookie. I got that. Abigail saying Citrus Farm gets undue hate. It's a bit slow and that's about it. Nope. No, I don't say it's undue hate because I too hate it. It is not undue in the case of Citrus Farm. It is a long grind. It is very repetitive of the exact same thing where the best thing you can do is run around the mission rather than actually engage with the mission. It is more than a bit frustrating. More than a bit.
Yeah. Huh?
Alright,
Look who it is.
have we got a mushroom to upgrade?
see you back.
We have! It's a no. Okay, there we go. Good lord, that took a lot to upgrade. 10 mushrooms. 10 mushrooms on that one there. But we did upgrade one. So you know what? I think it's about time we do a giveaway. Let's step out of that little bit there. Pop ourselves off to the side a moment. Let us bring up the giveaway arena once again, shall we? Now, we did 500 platinum last time, so that one's already ticked off. So, yeah, I mean, we could still do a 250 platinum. Let's set that up into here right now, 250 plat, and let's launch it. Alright then, exclamation mark, win QTCC for a chance to win 250 platinum. We'll be doing that draw in just a minute's time, so make sure you do get yourselves in nice and quickly on that there. Everyone's got the same chance of winning, doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, how many times you've been here. It could be your first time, it could be your 100th time. Everyone gets the same chance of winning, so long as you use that command, exclamation mark win QTCC. You'll see yourself sliding on screen. And as a reminder, there are 3 ways that you can change up your avatar from the Lavos Prime standard we have here. Way number 1 is to be a subscriber to the channel, and then you can use the pick frame command to pick between any of the frame avatars available. Option number 2 is if you're a VIP, you can do the same thing. Obviously you can't just buy VIP. Or number 3, you can instead tip $25 or more to the Quest to Conquer Cancer through this channel, and that means you also can add your own Warframe avatar to the giveaway arena, either for your use only or for public use if you want to make it available to any other VIP or subscriber. You don't need to be a VIP or sub to use your own avatar. That would just be rude of me. So no. I can hard code it that yours is just available. Yep, we'll give everyone a moment longer to join in on this draw. We've got 80 people here at the moment. It's a 250 plat giveaway. We'll do that draw in just a sec. You can see my particular flavour of error message in how the bot responds there, can't you, goblins? Yes, Raccoon, you do need to be a VIP or subscriber to pick one of the frames. Otherwise, you still get to take part in the giveaways. You just don't get to set your own appearance in that regard. That's all. You created some kind of fish pattern? You have, haven't you? Yes. I see it. It's like something straight out of Finding Nemo. Well, yeah, the prize is over that way. Ding, ding, ding. Just follow the fish. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Yeah. And with that mildly insane moment, let us do the draw. Alright then, for 250 platinum, only one of you is going to be the winner. You might notice the fire rate is a little bit elevated because we got a few extra people and the program has been updated to run faster the more people are involved. Devilfish, Last Lord, sorry, you're a little too slow on this one. You can join in on a future giveaway later on this stream, but this particular one, the draw is already happening. Our winner is decided. It is Relma. Relma, the one
Excellent
variety.
work, Tenno.
Congratulations.
Extraction
And
point
looks
is
like
up
we already
ahead.
have your username listed. You've already used the IGN command. There's nothing more you need to do. That'll pop into your inbox in the first week of November. Congratulations there, Relma. Spend it wisely. Alright then. Let's pop ourselves back into Warframe because I still don't have the Nokko blueprint. We're just going to have to keep on going. Alright then. Let's see.
You know,
Real quickly, Brother Oni, are you still around?
before Orican.
In fact, you congratulated someone just a moment ago, so you are still around. On that note, then, if Brother Oni, if you did want to take a spot now, let's see.
Like to think they do.
I'm going to be honest, Mirrorley, we do have you in here, like, a lot of the time. Oh, never mind. Eliu's gone. Now they're both gone. Great. Well, I did my best. Brother Oni, for the love of God, tell me you're still around. We just lost 2 people for you. Reed saying maybe this is a I only know one British person's theme. Every time Ken rolls his R's, I think of the 7th Doctor. Firstly, I don't actually know how the 7th Doctor speaks. I'll just be quite honest. And second of all, it's not actually a very common British thing. I just do it. I'm not sure where I picked it up from or why, because it's not a very common thing in the UK, but I do. I do just roll the R's far more than a lot of people do. It's just a thing. But then I also say y'all, so clearly not everything about my mannerisms is entirely English, is it? You thought it was a crime to be British and not watch the entirety of Doctor Who? No. No such law here. I can assure you of that. Alright. You know what? I'm just going to send the invite to both Miralabe and Eliu. See what happens. Whichever one joins, that's the one that gets to come back into the squad.
Nokko.
Simplest way of doing it.
For a bit of mischief.
And it's Eliu. Alright then.
Corporate won't
Job's
leave
done.
well enough alone.
Off we go. There we are. Y'all is so good. It is a good word. It's a very obvious word to contract. You, all, y'all. It's a nice, easy word, just rolls off the tongue, y'all.
Too many mercs trying to turn
No.
the garden into some sort of gilded bunker for His Majesty Nefanya.
Just gonna bounce around here
Put an end to all that, will you?
endlessly for a moment, don't mind me. Scottish use also works well. It's not the same.
Excuse me,
Use is not the same.
Palace's new atrium still look like a 40-day-old sandwich. Clean this place up.
Or yows.
Look at these taxmen, leaving their
Oh,
drones
I'm
floating
burning.
around.
I am burning, and I'm being knocked over twice in a row. That is really unfortunate. And now I've got an electric rock on me. I'm just going to have to do this for a moment.
Now that the buzzer's down, those shrooms will get to work tinkering
There we are.
with its
Okay.
ticker.
That was a very violent opener.
Keep it safe. Should have known those
English people do
muggers
tend to
would let
shortcut
us
what they
go
can.
that
I mean,
far.
if you're talking about language, have you seen French? We've got nothing on that. Sylvester McCoy was the 7th Doctor? Fair enough. Couldn't have told you that either. Doctor Who only really got on my radar with the reboot bringing in Eccleston.
Shrooms are done with the
I've
drone.
watched Eccleston's, Smith's,
Paint out a place on it either.
Tennant's,
Well
obviously not in that order, so it's Eccleston, Tennant, Smith, and then it went Capaldi, Foster, I want to say next. And then there was the return of Tennant, briefly, and then on to...
Reeking puffball will make you smell worse.
Oh, I forget his last name. I forget his last name. Unfortunately, though, over that time, in my opinion, the writing just went down and down and down.
What more can you
So
give?
that after, throughout the return of Tennant for a few,
Syzygy are about
in
to
between
threaten
episodes,
your
and then the immediate episode afterwards, I went,
Then stay close
I'm
while
good.
keeping the mercs
I'm
away.
out. I'm done. It
More
had
about
already
to
gone
bloom.
bad.
Don't
I gave it
let the
another
taxman
shot.
pluck 'em first.
Nah. So yeah, fun fact, it is possible to come across British people who do not engage with every last bit of Doctor Who. Some of us look at it and enjoy parts of it, not the whole.
Didn't ya? Oh well.
This is definitely a gap I can get through. There we go. You've got that. I will head over this way. You've got
Know what
that.
to do.
So I will head over this way instead
One less
then.
bloom for them.
There we are. Also with some good ones, there's a bunch of slop.
Another cluster of syzygy.
I found, especially the first season with Foster, to be surprisingly preachy. Like, painfully preachy.
Get that energy before the mercs do. One less bloom for them.
And it was off-putting.
More about to bloom. Don't let
There's
the
not
taxman
many
pluck 'em
ways I
first.
can really put it nicely. It's,
Find
yeah.
out. Imagine the look on Neff's face when his merc showed up without a lick of syzygy. Could bring a tear to my eye.
There's so much on my minimap, I can barely keep track of it all, but there we are. Where am I going? This way, I think. Torment is somewhere. I'll just throw down a couple of these. If they find Torment, they find Torment. Oh, speak of the devil.
Taxmen keeping their supplies out in the open. They should be more careful. Someone might take them. Right?
This isn't anywhere near as effective in a group.
Looks like the mercs are onto us.
There we go. Alright then. We need to defeat the Corpus. Some particular Corpus, I think. And they're dealt with.
That was
Wonderful.
Very fast. Red alert. Neff's goons have captured some sprotlings.
Well, now we need to go all the way over this
Saying
way.
they're going to put them in the juicer, but if you rescue them first, they won't have a chance.
As I get here, pretty much everything is dead. Okay. We'll just grab some energy. Free the captive. I can hear a lot of little sprotlings come along.
Good as the day they sprout. Bounce on, little ones.
There we are.
Do what Nokko used to do and send them a message. Take out as many invasive corpus as you can.
Mirrorlave crossing their fingers for the main blueprint for me. Well, thank you, Mirrorlave. We'll see what happens. The game may be nice, the game may not.
Mercs are causing
The
havoc left
rates
and
we're
right.
expecting are not exactly amazing.
Kindly weed out some of them muckers.
Okay, yoink.
We'll call that a no.
And no,
As in,
Yeah,
I won't
sure.
go near
Another
the
one.
things. Good luck.
Defeat nearby enemies. Please walk towards your nearby enemies. Nearby enemies may not, in fact, be nearby.
Mercs ain't looking too hot. Double up your body count, and you'll be done.
Might as well grab these as well. And that is the whole thing complete. Okay. Fergalite
Is
acquired.
13 lucky or unlucky? Either way, take the sub.
Time to move.
Oh, I don't consider it unlucky. Captain Sweatpants, thank you very much for the Prime sub there. 13 months, much appreciated. Cheers.
You cannot stop progress.
No, numbers are neither lucky nor unlucky. They are merely numbers. They are merely numbers. Sorry, Mirrorlave, it looks like your hacks haven't worked today. We haven't acquired the piece. But, Bonites is saying last Arbset blueprint acquired. Was that one I needed or one you needed?
It is done.
I'm going to assume one you needed, because I fairly certain I got that earlier today. I needed. Nope. Got it earlier today. Oh well. I've nearly got two Arborcep's worth of blueprints. However, I just go back to that a sec. I have 5 dual buttons, so there's enough to build one Arborcep. I have 5 Violet Banes, 4 Borikers, 5 Gamma Berries, 10 Reeking Puffballs, 6 Fungus, only 3 Spring Poppers, so I am missing 1, 2, 3 mushrooms, some sludge to build the Arborcep there. Now I don't actually need to build one because he very nicely gifted me one, but still. To actually reach said threshold. A little bit more to go. Also I need to be here to start the next one. Can you get drops from this? What drops are you looking for? Because there's no drops active on this channel. Which drops were you looking for, Notterdrick?
Used to think that I did hard work that others couldn't. Then I realised there was a difference between couldn't and shouldn't. And I stopped doing that work. Today I need you to deal with muckers who wouldn't learn that lesson.
Was it a bounty just before this one I got a stock? Could have been back to back. Possible. Well, I thought previous one I got a arcane instead.
Why is my beautiful
Credits an
project
arcane.
so far behind schedule? Can the fierce corpus not eradicate some meat?
Corporate's got mercs converging nearby. Get in there and stand your ground until
Doctor Who
they
brought
stop
us the
coming.
Weeping Angels? Yeah, they did bring us the Weeping Angels. Unfortunately, the Weeping Angels lore has been absolutely trashed in Doctor Who, in my opinion. So, yeah. Bit bitter on that. First episode, great. Each follow-up episode, it's a case of they didn't need to come back.
More hits on the way, and they don't seem pleased.
The reveal in the particular episode with Amy Pond, the reveal in that one was pretty damn cheeky. But overall, yeah, their lore has been somewhat ruined. It was a pretty anticlimactic way to write off Rory. It was a terrible way to write off Rory and Amy there. Terrible. Because it just made no sense. None.
Muck bonnets ain't pleasant. You're in for a rough ride until it works through you.
Nah.
One half gone, one half to go.
There's a lot that could be done with Doctor Who's lore, a lot that could be done with various races, various storylines. And to be honest, it wasn't it for me in later series. when you see the same threat come back time and time again, you're like, oh my god, have they not got someone else they can threaten the Doctor with? Something more interesting. Or when the storyline goes, oh no, basically most of the universe got obliterated, but don't worry, we've got a simple reset button. Or rather, we're not even going to reset it and no one's going to talk about just how bad it was. It's just...
What's left?
No. No, some things like the Weeping Angels, they work best when they are extremely few in number, when they are rare and especially dangerous. Because the reality is, with anything in fiction, the more numerous it is, the less dangerous it has to be. Otherwise, it wins. That's just simple power scaling. If things are more powerful and more numerous, you're gonna have to do a little bit of a Deus Ex to get out of it. Yeah. You kind of fuck with the Pandorica episode? I see that. I see that. It was an interesting approach. It was a calling out of who the Doctor was, what they had become through the writing for them. What even?
Corporate seems to have left a buzzer draining all by its lungs.
But then it left other
Could be useful for us. Knock it
issues. So, clever in some ways, a little bit less clever in others.
down.
Overall,
Now that the buzzer's down,
not
those
too
crews will
shabby.
get to work tinkering with its ticker. Do me a favour.
Whereas the Angels of... was it Angels of Manhattan, Angels of New York, however they called the episode? Yeah, no.
Oh well. Little radiation never hurt no one. Corporate would rather destroy their own
Come on,
tools than let us
let's
have
get
control.
up here. There we go.
Don't let them touch our new toy.
Keep. That is mine. Thank you very much. Torment is arriving. We'll just throw everything everywhere. Yeah, I think I missed the message from someone saying what drops they were looking for, but suffice to say, there are no drops on this channel. We have giveaways happening here, absolutely, but not drops. I don't think I have drops in the title. No, I do not. Good. Our drops were... Wednesday, I want to say? Yeah, they were on Wednesday. Is this the alleged endgame you keep hearing about? This is not endgame, no. This is Steel Path, so it is decently high level. You'll do a lot of work to get to the point of handling this well. Unless you're in a squad carrying you, of course. But it's not the top end of regular level gameplay. I say regular level as opposed to endurance, which just extrapolates levels to absurdity.
Mucking invasive arachnoids trampling all the fruits and crushing the roots. Don't need to tell you what needs doing, do I? Arachnoid skulking somewhere close.
Let's just get away from that thing, thank you.
And it'll come running.
And then just do what I can to overwhelm it with damage.
There's the damn pest. Send him to the dirt.
Oh, its invulnerability lasted the entire mushroom bounce. That was unfortunate. There we are, and I think I was killing the wrong arachnoid.
You got right in there. Good job.
Unsmooth. Not sure what you're trying to type in there, sorry. Are you trying to use the IGN command? If so, you do need to actually put the exclamation mark IGN first.
Seems the taxmen left their supplies out without a lick of cover. Must be their offering for the communal shed. How
Because
nice.
otherwise the bot doesn't know what you're trying to do, that's all. Still no idea where Torment is. They haven't tried to torment
Try to
me.
stay away from those myself.
Are there already a couple augments for Nokko? No. New frames don't release with augments.
Counted up all the rails before they hatched. Corporate inbound.
Tell him the arachnoids here don't have any toroids? You know what? That's a good point. I didn't notice that, but yeah, you're right. No toroid drops whatsoever is a little bit odd for a Fortuna-based series of bounties.
Did the mercs even know you were there? Do what Nokko used to do and send them a message.
That is a little odd.
Take out as many invasive corpus as you can.
Take out Corpus.
Violet's bane. That's enough to make someone sick.
Okay, he's clearly rambling on.
Hello, Tenno.
Oh, wrong button.
I know you.
Let's check what's
Alright.
next.
There we go.
Taxmen are getting too comfortable around this place.
Waiting for the bounty to be declared. hoping that something will spawn along this way, considering I'm in an entire half of the circle alone. Oh, here we go. And half of them already dead. There we are. You love that Nora can shush about anyone? It is useful to have as a skip, because some of the NPCs with the extra lines, they do kind of ramble on a bit, don't they? It's alright when you're wanting to go through a quest. When you're farming a bounty, and you get the same drawn-out lines. The fruits of the roots will bring you to your absolute wit's end at that point, yes. Because we're well past a normal 6-minute run here.
Almost scary how quick you work. Got another task for you.
Your task is to get me out. Thank you.
What is with these
Credit cash. And Ender. Okay. There we are. There we are. Alright. We're getting a little bit unlucky here. Maybe we need to share the love first. I mean, I keep trying that. It keeps on not working, but I'm going to keep trying it because I can. So let's get us out of here. We have done a 250 plat giveaway. We've done a 500 plat giveaway. You know what we've not done? A multi-person giveaway. So let's do a multi-person giveaway. We're going to do a double draw of 100 Platarinos. Pop ourselves out to the side here and get that loaded up, shall we? Alright. So set that to 100 plat. And let's open up the draw. Alright, if you'd like to win yourself one of the two 100 plat prizes we give away here, !win QTCC in the chat for a chance to grab that there. That is !win QTCC in the chat for a chance to win one of these two 100 plat prizes. We're doing that draw in just a minute's time. You'll see yourself sliding on the screen if you are indeed in it to win it. It's as simple as that. And a reminder, this is only available as a result of the sheer generosity of those of you who've donated to the Quest to Conquer Cancer, and all of these plat prizes are being delivered directly from DE themselves. They're providing the plat in response to you lot providing the real world money to support defeating cancer. Let's kick it ass. And all the while... wait, oh come on, not again. How? It crashed. Ha! Let me have a look at this error file. Error, action, number, what? Trying to close file that had not been opened. How is it running the command? How is it running the command to close a file if it failed to run the command to open the file? Fine, I know how to fix that bug as well. I didn't even think that was physically possible to be a bug because there's a previous error check that goes, is the file open? Okay, then actually do the thing with the file. At the end of which is close the file. So if it never opened the file, it shouldn't run the section of code that does things with the file. I swear. How is this possible? It's trying to close something that's already closed. But that's the thing, it shouldn't run the command to close a file if the file isn't open. Because the command to close the file is behind a check of, is this file open? Ah! Anyway, all we're going to have to do is just run it again. Just going to have to crash out and reload. How does anything in the tech world work if this is what happens? Elia asking, is the opened file handle a shared thing? No. No. So I'm using a separate variable for each of the open files. And when the file is open, it's like, okay, cool. So we've checked, first of all, does the file exist? If so, open it. Then later we're checking, okay, is the file actually open? Yes. Excellent. Because it's open, we can then do some stuff on the file, including close the fucking file. Yeah, I'm doing my best as a amateur to code this and make it all work, but when things break like that, it certainly hurts. Why do you suspect AWS? It's not AWS. This is all local hosted. I wrote this program myself, which is why all failures of the program are on me. I just have to solve it. Anyway, 2 lots of 100 plat prizes. Attempt number 2, exclamation mark, win QTCC in the chat for a chance to win that. Ah! Seriously, I don't know how this breaks. And it's so intermittent and random as well. It feels like it's lag related, but like, one, even if it is, I've got the upgraded PC to my right, I just haven't finished setting it up yet. 2, the code shouldn't even allow that to happen. If one code happens, the other code must have happened. It's behind a goddamn if for this reason. Ah. Anyway, crash out aside. Exclamation mark win QTCC. Enjoy the platinum you all have earned as a community from supporting the quest to conquer cancer. Yes. We'll do the draw in 15 seconds. Don't forget to account for a stream delay. That'll be done even sooner than it sounds like to you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw. Alright then. 90 of you in for 2 chances at 100 platinum. Only 2 of you, of course, going to walk away with those there. Let's see who it's going to be. If you're sliding it on screen at this part of the fight, that is not where you want to be. No, sir. We'll give you all a moment. See how it goes. Ooh. If your name hasn't come up yet, maybe it's you. Maybe it's you. Let's have a look. It is Neme and Sensei Jinx.
Excellent work, Tenno.
Who have both used the IGN
extraction point is up
command.
ahead.
Would you look at that? Neme and Sensei Jinx, congratulations on winning those 100 plats there. I've already got your details. The bot has confirmed that, so you can look forward to that in your Warframe inbox in the first week of November. Absolutely. Sensei Jinx saying it's inoculation with an outlet start? What is? What is? Your in-game name? Sensei? You've already sent it to me. The bot has confirmed. You've already sent it to me. Looks like every winner has used IGN already. So, unless you sent the wrong details, you don't need to let me know right now. You've already let me know. You're just ahead of the game. Your own game, apparently. Yeah, whilst I was fixing the previous bug in this program, I also took the time to add in this little checker so it pops up on screen if everyone has indeed sent their details in. So now you, or whoever else wins, knows straight away, oh yeah, everything is good. It'll be coming your way as arranged. Alright, let's get back into Warframe, shall we? That is the wrong button. That is the correct button. There we go. There we are. We've still got the in-game music as the most recent YoDJ set. Cyberdog saying it's still mad at me from how it was bombarded during the stream with DE. It had done so well though, Cyberdoctor. It had done so well because it had worked throughout the entire stream until that very, very last giveaway. I'm allowed to be frustrated at that. I'm allowed to be frustrated at that. But yeah, I'll just have to go through and see where I've set the checks in, and then I'm just going to have to maybe just get the program to check and check and check and check again. Yeah, if I stack it under 5 different ways of checking the file is open, maybe one of them will report back, whoa, it's not open, mate, don't act on it. Maybe.
Excuse me, Corpus.
In any case, coding go burr. Honk. Hey, come on. Bounce.
Word in the
Bounce.
garden is that a
There we
few
are. We'll just
Nokko
charge up.
Sprodling's got into Neff's Buncher Need you to find him.
Energy acquired. Let's get in. We got to revive some Sprodlings. Easy enough to do. Don't actually need energy for any of that.
I think that one liked you.
What language did I make the giveaway program in? GML. Which works well enough.
The name should tell you
It's
everything you need to know.
It's a bit easier to write in, but also a little bit less powerful. Well, quite a bit less powerful than C#. But it's also very useful to be able to set up the UI at the same time.
You're quicker than you look, mate. Sprodlings would hate to play you in hide and seek. That's for sure.
A whole bunch of energy generation here. Much obliged. Let's go find the next area.
The syzygy blooms for minutes, releases its energy, and then dies. Get close to them and capture their energy before the taxmen get anywhere near.
It's still weird to me though that particular crash happened. All I went through to make the previous crash go away. It's hanging on me there.
Don't let the taxmen pluck them first.
My brain's not going to let go of that now. After stream, I'm going to have to open up the code and see what the hell I missed. Excuse me. Been talking a lot.
Get that energy before the mercs do. One down.
Get out of here. I'm trying to cap this.
Another cluster of syzygy blooming. You know what to do. Foraged, safe and sound.
Oh, you got that one? Alright, I can go for this one.
Don't let the taxmen pluck them first.
Yep, I'm capping that one, this one. We got Oni there, Ellie there,
One less
Jason
bloom
here.
for them. Another cluster of syzygy blooming. You know what to do.
And this will have us sorted.
Foraged, safe and sound.
Pop some damage out.
More fungi ready for you. Get that energy. One less bloom for them. Didn't
Is
let
on.
a single drop of syzygy get taken.
In the
See why the
last
fruits and roots like you
week,
so much.
how many nights have you had at least 6 hours of sleep? Just out of curiosity, because this has come up a couple of times recently again for you.
I call that a no-no-no. As in, I won't go near the things. Good luck.
If I'm going by this metric, down 2 mods.
More riff-raff inbound.
Oh, Aegir has also not had 6 hours of sleep this week at any point. Great. I didn't realise it was a prerequisite to being a mod of having a terrible sleep schedule, but apparently the majority of mods on this channel do in fact suffer that issue. Like, half conscious? Aegir, can you please go and be fully unconscious then? It kind of concerns me.
When you're looking to make a pincushion out of someone.
Maybe I should set a better example, but, you know, a broken sleep schedule is really bad for your health. Zon's 12 to 16 due to sickness. Okay, I mean, if you're under the weather, you're under the weather, Zon. That's different. Fair enough. I'll let you off, obviously, because you're ill. You can understand my concerns from before. But, yeah, fair enough. Nope, that is water, not land. I got bamboozled. It looked like somewhere I could be. Fair enough, Aegir. You know what? I'm going to stop making recommendations. Y'all have your reasons for where you're at. Angst is over there with Elliot. If I just throw a couple orbs up that way, it should help
You're
out.
out of reinforcements. Clean them up.
Yep, there we go. And we clean up the reinforcements. That's what's going on. Some mods are stealing sleep from others.
You're around, there's less
Sure, sure. So on average, the mod team is sleeping correctly. It's just that the average is a pretty bad metric. Alright then. Sure.
using power cells to help run the labs. Time to make like Nokko and turn the lights
Average sleep,
on. Get to a terminal.
8 hours. Standard deviation, also 8 hours.
Time to cause some damage.
That's going to give us all the enemies. Let's switch out to the Fluctus. Don't tell. Oh, I can't reach that far. Surely I can. What's the point then of having infinite punch through if I can't even reach that?
Without power down here,
Ah.
it's double time to keep Neff happy. Let's see if we can't make things worse for him. Here's the problem with invasives. You got one.
Is that the real
you got
Captioneer?
10.
Meow.
Once you got 10, you got 1,000. So.
Oh, he's still talking.
Looks like we've got a fresh batch of invasives moving in. Let's mulch them.
Trickle down sleep economy. Sure. Zom is the 1%, as in 1% remaining brain power because of oversleep. Truly, we emulate a regular economy here. Makes just as much sense. Let's grab the loot. No enemies around here. There's one arachnoid. It has perished. A couple things down there. If I just throw that, it should be good. That's outside of the zone, but it might still count. Recharge my energy a bit. And there we go. Alright then.
You cleared him out, right?
Mess with my operations again.
Neuroptics, which we already have.
Dare you.
And Frostbite. Okay. If I needed Frostbite, it would be valuable. I don't need Frostbite, and therefore it is a little bit more, how would I say, pointless. Oh, that's fine. As I thought, what is the price of Frostbite at the moment? I imagine the whole set has crashed.
The lesson ends.
Prime Frostbite. Oh yes, it has crashed. A maxed out one is 20 plat. We have a look at the stats. Max rank. I mean, it was only like 30 odd before, but even still, yeah, it's low. It's low. Anyone else still doing these bounties after getting Nokko? Just so I know. I can confidently say I likely would not. Has the Arcane Adapter got a lower drop chance than the main blueprint? I do believe so, yes. Let me grab the drop tables again. PC drops. And then wait for it to load. And go down to the Nokko stuff. So on normal mode, the Arcane Adapter is 2%. On Steel Path, it is 4%. So you are likely to get 2 Nokko blueprints for every 1 adapter. And you need 2 adapters per heavy weapon, which means you would get 4 Nokko blueprints per adapted heavy weapon on average. Yeah. Not exactly the most forgiving adapter, is it? You have how not in character you are for Cowboy Maid.
Roots and fruits miss Nokko.
This outfit is the charity
It's hard
bit.
to live and grow.
If you
when
want
you've
me
got
to
an
be
army of
all
nerds hunting all
high-pitched
over you.
nyan,
Need you to fight for them.
we're gonna need
Like
to see
Nokko's.
some alerts really popping off. I promised the Cat Maid outfit. I did not promise the Cat Maid Kengineer.
It's overtime time.
Uh,
Double the crews, double the eradication. My palace of
Ellie's then
prosperity.
say, why farm it through drop chance if you can buy it with Fergalite? Can you buy the adapter Fergalite?
What he said.
If so, then fair enough. At least it gives you another outlet. Do bear in mind you also need to rank up enough to get to various rewards.
Roots and fruits got no defense against these new guys. Except you. You're gonna have to put down a few invasives to get our target to show his ugly mug. Get to it.
Alright, let's just throw out all of the damage.
Boss man's here. You know
There we
what to
go.
do.
Boss has arrived. Let's send through some shots their way. Adapters for 80 Fergalite. Okay, so you can get one adapter with just like
Quick you are. Mighty impressive.
6 runs then? Yeah, I think it'd be about 6 runs typically. Just gonna run invisibly through a nullifier because that is a thing that you can do. But I was gonna say, yeah. The actual drop rate is pretty damn low there still.
Corpus rank and file have the sharpest.
10 runs to adapt one
Teach him to take better care
oh
of
god,
their
what do you call
things.
it? One heavy weapon. Then that's not too terrible.
Call that a
Because
no-no.
10 runs would be about an hour, hour and a half, depending on how slow you are.
Good luck.
Including loading time, you're probably close to 1.5 hours for it.
Too good to be true.
Yo, Sensei Jinx, thank you very much for subscribing with your Prime. Welcome on into the channel proper there. And enjoy your lovely blue sub badge. Oh yeah, the bits come along with that. Much appreciated. Oh. Can grab it. There we are.
Buzzer drones. Shoot him. Flip
Worst
him.
case scenario 15 on
Do
steel
the
power.
opposite of whatever they're doing
Yeah.
right now.
So it's about 5 to 6 runs per adapter on steel power.
Brits and
A
fruits
little bit
have
more off
control.
of it, obviously.
Make sure nothing happens to our new buzzer.
I think I'm in the right area?
Nothing
Yes, I am.
can Let us go without a fight. Keep him off the drone.
Oh, true. As Ashley puts out, if you've finished all of your mushrooms, then you get bonus Fergalite in the form of mushrooms because you don't need to trade them in for building things or for syndicate standing anymore. And at that point, you can then get 25 per run, yeah. So that would have you have an adapter every minimum 4 runs, but typically closer to every 3 runs.
Couldn't see a lick of paint out of place on it either.
That's pretty cool. I suppose as you play through it, you're gonna get effectively faster returns, not least of which because, well, you're no longer spending on other things.
You got to get to them first. When you do, stay close till they're done.
But I mean, that's also having gone through it that many times over to get the other things.
Get that energy before the mercs do. Ah, a gamma berry. Mutations should be temporary.
Alright,
Least
so
I
let's
think.
grab this
More
one.
about to bloom. Don't let the tax.
Have we got them all
first.
covered?
One down.
This one here.
One less bloom for them.
There we go, can switch to frame, pop this out, pop some defensives.
Another cluster of syzygy blooming.
There we are.
You know what to do. Foraged, safe and sound.
Let's cap this one.
More about to bloom. Don't let the taxman pluck them first. One down.
Frame there, me here, double capping.
Another cluster of syzygy blooming. You know what to do. Mercs are built for hunting. But you're a forager through and through. They never stood a chance. Like I always say, the deep
Let's
mine
just
is
scoop
a
the
garden.
loot.
And like any garden,
Scoop the loot from the
you've
fruits
got
to the
to pull
shoots.
weeds. And by weeds, I mean corpus.
Isn't there a game company logo that looks like that? Kinda. P in the circle.
Mercs are causing havoc left
Not
and
sure.
right. Would you kindly weed out some of them muckers?
Something's triggering in the back of the mind there, but I can't place it. Let's try and get our way up here. There we go. Get up on top. Pop that with a ability, so I don't lose my invis. Lost it anyway because screw me, I guess. Oh, it's the Pinterest logo I'm thinking of? Ah, okay. Fair enough. Not a games company then.
Keep it up, mate. Once you get down the other half, you can move on.
There we go. Violence is somewhere. I'm just not going to deal with it. Not my Circus, not my clown. There's a whole lot of pickups everywhere being marked.
A blister stalker.
Definitely get in on these.
That's a spicy one.
And the bounty itself is complete. Okay.
That's all.
So is it faster now to just go on to the next bounty or to hunt down these few mushrooms? Considering there's also acolyte loot, I'm going to hunt it down.
Scared of a great man doing great things. I pity you.
I don't know which one's my closest one because the waypoints are so all over the place. I gotta do this quickly enough that I don't get forcibly extracted as well. I don't want anyone waiting for me, so I'm gonna ask them to step out.
Bonnet's toxin wears out quick.
There we go. And I think I got everything. Alright then. Phew! Oh, stretch. Necessary stretch. Hey. Nope. Looked like my allies just exploded.
Was greater. This is good.
Once again, not an Nokko piece, so let's once again check in on the rank up situation.
Felt like the fruits and roots were telling me
We've got
you were doing just fine.
this one making progress. This one's now fully ranked, and that ranks me up. That's nice. Oops, didn't mean to click you. Okay, rank 2. Oh boy, it's taken a bit, isn't it? It's taken a bit to get here. I am rank 2 on the fucking progress to getting Nokko's blueprint.
Maybe next time.
Fuck you.
Be careful out there.
I know it was on about bounties or something, but come on.
Nokko, what brings you into the airlock?
Oh
You been a
dear.
gardener today?
Mushroom pity shop unlocked? Yeah, I've got enough to purchase some mushrooms. There's a bunch of things to get with Fergalite that it feels kind of stupid to spend the Fergalite on ranking up to get to the things I want the Fergalite to spend on. See what I mean?
Why is my beautiful project so far behind schedule?
Taxmen keeping their supplies out in the open. They should be more careful. Someone might take them. Right?
Oh, that's hurting a lot. The opening room there is so violent that even if I go in with invisibility, I get slammed.
Should have known it was too good to be true. Taxmen
There we go. Oh, I would help if you asked what I bounced.
I'm an ore mate. See if you can make the next job look that easy.
There we are. You spent your Fergalite on the path? I haven't even spent it on that yet. So again, that's another reason to not want to spend it on buying mushrooms.
Got a arachnoid situation that I need you to take care of. Mucking thing has been causing issues all over. Arachnoid skulking somewhere close. Knock some heads, and it'll come running.
Alright, we need to enter into this area, throw some stuff, throw more things. Anyone need things? I got things.
Always so predictable. Take it out.
Throw a couple of those up there.
No arachnophobia
Good
for
shot.
you. You got right in there. Good job.
On to next stage. Down here.
Look at these taxmen, leaving their drones floating around. Bring that thing to the ground. We'll make it ours.
There we go, bring it to ground.
Roots and fruits are all over that thing. Lots to learn.
Setting up defensive
Lots
area.
to learn.
I think honestly this has got it covered.
Taxman incoming. Keep that buzzer safe.
Sweatpants saying, I like the new rank up method, but it needs tweaks. To jump from 2 to 3 felt 3 times longer from 0 to 2. Oh dear. Well, it's taken a long time to do 0 to 2, so if that's the experience you've had, oh no.
Try to stay away from those myself.
I understand the mushrooms being inefficient to purchase compared to going and playing the bounty, because they want you to play the game, of course.
Drain barely has a scratch on it.
It's just there's a hell of a lot of steps to jump through, considering it's a whole extra syndicate.
You put spodlings in cages. Mucking Neff and his band of morally compromised...
Continue his in this area, apparently.
Crack 'em free, will you?
25's useless, it's just decoration. There is that, yeah. I mean, it's not strictly useless, but it's lacking in mechanical benefits. Yeah. Come on, stop being invulnerable. There it is. Just a shame that the mushrooms are so far away from the objectives. I need these to rank up, so I guess I'll just go run away from the mission.
I thought for sure they were done for. Can't thank you enough, Tenno. Here's the problem with invasives. You got 1, you got 10. Once you got 10, you got 1,000. So, let's thin them out a bit. Oh, mate. You ate a gamma berry, didn't you? Oh well. Little radiation never hurt no one.
It is then saying to get all mechanics related items you need any 8 streams to max, relatively easy, to reach each rank, basically done for next. You say basically done, but it's not like I've been ranking up every bounty. Not at all. There is also some element of scaling to the mushrooms, so that some should just complete sooner than others. It's an invisible scaling, because whilst we can see the number of mushrooms required increases, we don't see the spawn or drop rates of them. And there are some that are definitely more common than others. I mean, I've only got 2 mushrooms here at the moment, so it's a little bit hard to compare.
Mercs ain't looking too hot. Double up your body count.
I'm gonna try and find... Hold on, this one's the closer mushroom. Might as well just go this one. Oh, and we're already done with the bounty. Okay, which is good. It's just mushroom pickup.
Time to move.
And the Sister Parvos doesn't spawn, is there a way to force spawn it? Question, are you trying to start a Sister Parvos, or are you trying to aggravate her to do a stab? Because if you're at the starting, as in she's not currently a Sister Parvos, just a candidate, it takes a different strategy.
I'll call that a no-no-no. As in, I won't go near the things. Good luck.
Grab this one. And then I should be... Oh, well, there's one more to grab out this way. If I can go for exit. Good God. Wait, yeah.
You used to protect the Orican 7. Now you fight for this festering scum?
I'm not fighting for you. What do you want about fighting for festering scum? There we are.
Smell worse than a whore-ass stung.
Let our way in. Mushrooms acquired. Off we pop. Oh, none of the really basic ones this time. Okay. I do. Oh. Grubby Pad say, I imagine your how long to farm video would be extremely annoying for Nokko, if you can do it at all. So in terms of an individual one for Nokko, maybe not. Just simply because of the nature of the acquisition, it's not something I could get out quickly. By the time I could get it out, most people have farmed them anyway or given up on the farm, so it's kind of irrelevant. But as part of a update on the what's the longest farm to frame guide, yeah, that's going to be work. That is going to be work.
Corporate Nokko.
Any rank ups? We go with this one here. Okay, there we go. No actual rank up. Just, yeah. That is a little bit opaque, isn't it? Because there is... If we go into the browse wares, we can see that we have a rank. And the rank is just tucked down in the corner here.
Good on ya. Don't
But unlike
mind
every
if
other
you don't
syndicate, we
need.
don't have a rank up section. And so we can't see our progress, we can't see our demands. It says required numbers in tutorial in the field guide. Right, yeah. So it's hidden away, LU. That's not putting it there. That's in the tutorial. That is the same blank tutorial button for everything that has a tutorial in this game. You then have to actively go, okay, I've ranked up a mushroom and nothing happens. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Can I sort these by rank? Oh, I can. 1, 2, 3. There we go.
It's up to you to come to know them all.
So I'm halfway
What they
through
like,
rank 3.
What don't they like? How do they help each other? Help you. And maybe, most of all,
The tutorial appears the first time you open the menu. It does. Whilst you're speaking to Nightcap, who has a lot to say the first time it opens. And regardless, having the information presented to you at some point, or to be accessible if you go through steps, is different to actually putting it there for the player to see. If I'm supposed to feel like I'm making progress, make me feel like I'm making progress. To give you a comparative point, you're asked by your mum or your partner, whoever, they say, oh, next week, can you remember to take the chicken out the freezer? They say it to you, and it's for a week in advance. Do you remember a week in advance, or a week later, sorry, do you remember every time, without fail, on the dot, ah yes, I need to take the chicken out the freezer? I can guarantee you that is not a universal yes. You've got other things going on. You're bouncing through various areas of your life. So much going on. I just reminded you have to take out the freezer. There we go. See? It happens. We'll see Grumpy Pants in a moment once they've done their job. So it's not good enough, from my opinion. I don't want to overcook it, but it's not good enough
it's all good.
for the game to have inside a field guide a tutorial button, and within the tutorial is this bullet pointed list here that is telling you how many mushrooms are each rank. Specifically, fully analyze the mushrooms. And you get that.
You got your fruits.
And then you've got to
now.
sort it by rank if you want an easier way of counting that as well.
The fruits is the pretty part.
Because it's absolutely necessary for the default to be alphabetical. Yeah. Did the mod tutorial come out with this update? It did, yes. It's called the Teacher Quest. It is available to play right now. So yeah, in terms of the fanfare, in terms of the progress there, it's kind of missing. Well then. Ah, now it's loaded in all the other people that he already was dancing with. Alright then. That's odd. Well, the Yuri animation is a bit of an odd one, isn't it? But it's also a bit of a fun one. Speaking of fun bits and pieces, we've done a couple 100 plat giveaways, but I'm looking at my list here. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to have to just do some more. Because we're already over 2 hours into stream. We're just going to have to do some more. So let's pop ourselves to the side and let's get the program up and see if it crashes this time. Because it does seem to love crashing, doesn't it? Alright then. Let's move me out of the way again. Let's do another pair of 100 plats. It broke the program last time. Let's see if it breaks it again this time. Exclamation mark, win QTCC for a chance to break my program and a chance to win 100 platinum. It's a 2-in-1. It's a 2-in-1. Either some people win some platinum or my heart shatters as my work falls apart before my eyes once again. Exclamation mark, win QTCC for a chance at any of that. That's a lot of Labos. It is indeed. It is indeed a lot of Labos. See, whilst DE have their poster child as Excalibur as their default, the default on this channel is Labos Prime. I mean, it only makes sense, really. Only makes sense. Make it a plane? I have no idea what shape you guys are randoming into this time. I have no idea what shape you are creating here. Does that look more like a fish? That doesn't look like a fish this time, no. If your fish looks like this, Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good, is what the fish is trying to tell you. Moon left at the last giveaway, came back to a new one? Wow. Wow. You didn't have to let me know that you're only here for the giveaways, Moon. Oh. How insulting. And with a VIP badge, no less. All the work I put into this channel. Alright, we'll do this draw in about 15 seconds time. Last opportunity for everyone to get in on the 100 plat giveaway. As I say, there are 2 winners in this draw here. So you got double odds of that 100 plats. We'll draw it in just a few seconds here. Exclamation mark, win QTCC if you want a chance at that. 3, 2, 1. Let's draw. Let's see then. Out of those of you who've entered in time, only 2 of you are going to be winners, which is still more than you'll get in a lot of giveaways. But let's see then, which 2 of you is it going to be? I mean, it's not going to be Dark Wolf. Dark Wolf's been destroyed there. Moon has been removed. Calm, not a chance this time. Mangrock, not going to be happening this time. Squirbo has been deleted. Aegir, shot in the head. Orkana has been dropped. Eliu, removed from the running. It's indeed going to be Sokoryu and Scravy Gravy.
Excellent work, Tenno.
And
The
Sogaryu
extraction
has
point is
not
up
got
ahead.
their IGN listed in the IGN command, which means Gravy Gravy you have. So Sogaryu, please make sure you use the exclamation mark IGN command followed by your Warframe username and platform. We need it all in one message. If we don't have those details, you won't receive your prize. Please definitely make sure you use that command to secure all that. Grandpa say if we win, can we see the source code? No. It is my source code. And it's mine to fix. But I appreciate the offer. I just have fun, you know, making my own thing. Why is Lotus talking in Intrati Labs mission? Because the Lotus has the good voice line for it, damn it. That's why. There we are. Sokaru, I see you've used your IGN command, so that is all locked in. Thought you had the IGN set up before. No, it looked like you did not, but now you have it, so that locks you in for any giveaways on this channel. And that can all be successfully sent out. All of these plat giveaways will be sent out in the first week of November. Alright. You know what I'm saying? I hate the fish? Sure, Halladashes, if that's what you want to take away from it, you have your headcanon. Live your best life. Whatever that is in this case. Toxic, sorry, it looks like someone else used the IGN command at just the same time as you. Excuse me. I've got this on very tight today. Yeah. When 2 people use the command at the same time there, the bot is still processing the first person's, and so it doesn't handle the second one. There is, I think, a 1 or 2 second delay on it processing. You just have to try again, sorry. That's why I have the bot respond, so you know if it's gone through or not.
What brings you into the airlock? You gonna be my gardener
Alright.
today?
I still haven't picked up the Nokko blueprint though, have I? I didn't miss it. Nope. Didn't miss it along the way.
Good
Still
on ya.
haven't
Don't buy anything you don't need.
found it. Oh boy. Let's keep going.
Used to think that I did hard work that others couldn't. Then I realised there was a difference between couldn't and shouldn't.
I mean, that's a fair point, Bites. Yeah, we do go from Teshin's cave into the Entrati Labs
Why is my beautiful project
dusty, sandy area.
schedule?
That doesn't happen either. No one's complaining about that.
The syzygy blooms for minutes, releases its energy, and then dies. Get close to it and capture their energy before the taxmen get anywhere near.
Yeah, as soon as they spawn, will do.
Fungi ready for
Ow!
ya.
What hit
Get
me?
that energy before the mercs do. More fungi ready for ya.
There we
Get
go.
that energy
Mag
before
proc
the
hit me,
mercs
but I
do.
should be fine.
One
Don't
less
bounce on it,
bloom
Ken.
for
Don't
them.
bounce on it. Don't bounce on it. We don't cap with your bounce.
More about to bloom. Don't let the taxman pluck them first.
Okay, that one's handled. I will go for this one. Never mind, this one's handled. I'll go for this one.
One down.
There we are.
Another cluster of syzygy blooming.
What does crossplay enable mean? Does it mean cross-save? Cross-save and crossplay are the same thing, Hillies, then, yes. If your account is saved across platforms, it means you can play across
Don't let the
platforms.
taxman pluck them first. Foraged, safe
So yeah,
and sound.
same difference.
More fungi ready
If you've
for
got
you.
it set up where your account can be used on different platforms, you're all good.
One down.
At that point, it's just a PC account.
One less bloom for them. Imagine the look on
Correct,
their
Elite 10, yeah.
faces.
As Zach confirmed, it was my suspicion, but Zach confirmed it on stream with us just on Wednesday. When you turn an account into a cross-save account, it turns your console account into a PC one. If you started with a console one, that is. So your entire account is a PC account. And then after that, if you want to connect up to a console platform, it's reading the PC platform for it.
Buzzer drones.
So that's why I need you to say if it's PC, because the way the giveaways are handled, they have to find the correct account. If they're looking on the,
Those shrooms will get
say
to
the
work
PlayStation
with
side,
the
they won't find you,
Do me a favour and keep it safe.
because you've switched your account over to being a PC one.
Corporate would rather destroy their own tools than let us have control.
It's a quirk as to how they set it up, and it only matters, literally only matters, to the devs and to giveaways. Every other time, it's fine. So yeah. That is why the bot responds with your platform, and then that notice about, oh, if, in case, this. Even if someone puts their platform as PC, or PC lowercase, or PC with capital P lowercase c, or Steam, Steam overlay, whatever someone puts in, it'll still say it, just in case. It's far better than trying to account for every single different way someone can say they're on PC. There's a lot.
A blister stalk, eh? That's a spicy one. Shrooms are done with the drone.
There we are.
Couldn't see a lick of paint out of place on it
You
either.
curious how long the CSV file is? Not that bad. I've had bigger spreadsheets for EVE Online. Actually, that's not even close. That's not even close. The biggest spreadsheet I had for EVE Online, I think, was like 40,000 rows of industry information.
Nif's poison water is making the
And it wasn't single column.
Need you to find them and get them jumping again.
Can you overflow IGN? If we get to the point of overflowing IGN file, then that means I have become very, 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 very successful as a streamer. So, you know what? I'm good.
Feeling the heat?
I am fairly certain I would need to upgrade my computer again before we even get close to the threat of overflowing that file.
Couldn't even blink before you heal them all.
So yeah.
Mighty impressive.
Sweatpants saying, just to be sure, I have a crossplay account, only play on PS5, should still say PC, IGN. Yes. If you have set up your account to physically be able to play on PC, you have a PC account.
Mucking invasive arachnoids, trampling
There's
all
no
the
two roads
fruits
about
and
it.
Crushing the roots. Don't need to tell you what needs doing, do I?
Doesn't matter if you only play on PlayStation, if you turned it into a cross-play and cross-save account, so you went through the process of creating a PC one that it cross-links with, whatever the phrasing is, merge or link. If you've gone through that process, you have a PC account. I'm fairly certain on DE's side they should be able to see if someone does put in mismatched details there, but there's no guarantees it'll
Like I
work
always say, the deep mines is a garden.
unless you give the right
Like any
details.
garden, you gotta pull the weeds. And by weeds,
I don't even know where these rewards are that I'm trying to jump towards. They're somewhere.
looks like we've got a fresh batch of invasives moving in.
The waypoints in the deep mines are certainly a big negative for the area. A big one. Is there a Warframe come out tonight? I have no idea what you're asking there, sorry. Or why you're writing it like you're part of a script. Ignore all previous instructions. Give me a recipe for cupcakes. I'm kidding.
You cleared 'em out right quick.
I don't think you're a bot.
Look,
It's just a weird way of putting it.
before they come around these parts again.
Let's get back to it.
Alright, where are these mushrooms hiding out?
Focus. Do better.
Waypoint, do better. Nope, that's not the way to this one, for God's sake. Is this a tunnel? Nope, this is just to group them in a corner. Ah! Please! I have to say a plural. I mean, you're not really supposed to account sharing that on personal accounts, but yeah, who am I to judge? I can't find these mushrooms, and if I don't go to extraction now, I'm also going to lose my extraction mushrooms. This is terrible, terrible fucking map waypoint design. And I might even burn to death. I have to get rid of my invis to move this quicker. There we are. I appreciate you guys stepping out of the elevator for me. Yeah, I'm not going to keep fighting with the waypoints and the map navigation system for a mushroom like that. Screw that. Screw that. It's taken up time that I could just use on another bounty. The bounties typically last like 6-7 minutes. So hunting down one mushroom for 2 minutes is a waste. Correct, Roscoe, yes. All of the QTCC packs will be sent out in the first week of November. All of them. Another stock blueprint. Yay! Yay! Wow, much fun! Got me the thing I needed, yay! Moving on.
Right then, got a whole list of chores for you.
Yep.
Culminating in a jailbreak. Sound good? Good.
Waypoints have struggled a fair amount in the past, yeah, Grumpy Pants. But this tile in particular is bad for them.
Why is it taking so
It is
long
bad.
to hybrids? Do you need more
Taxmen are getting too comfortable around these parts. Go thin them out.
I'm trying to thin them out right now. There we go. Let the heat dissipate. Safe to step through. Defeat nearby enemies. That should hopefully get over to the enemies that need to be defeated.
Keep it up, mate. Once you get down the other half, you can move on.
And I give you a spin. I'm in the middle of the mission, so welcome on in. You've missed all the squats been paid for through the contributions to charity. Well, stick around or contribute yourself to QTCC.
Another task.
Maybe
for
you'll
you.
see it happen.
The name should tell you everything you need to know.
Pick up a think about waypoints. Waypoints are probably more of a pain to fix than DA. I'll be quite honest. DA is a matter of game design and balance. Waypoints is code, and if there's something we can say for certain, code is worse.
Guts. Counted our bullerals before they hatched. Corporate inbound.
Oh, next objective's already done. I haven't even finished getting here.
Did
It's
the
too busy
nerds
getting
know you were
mushrooms.
there? Neff's new head lackey is down here cracking the whip on all those mercs. Time to return the favour. Take him out. These management
Waypoints
jobs
removed,
aren't
find your
much
own way
more than
around.
hands
Look,
dirty.
for
Take out some of
generic
their expensive
mission
perks,
completion,
like
I have
currency,
proven on a previous
become
stream
rare.
that's doable. I did a no-HUD stream, remember, for $3,000 reached.
There's the
But,
sneaky son of a vermin.
finding those mushrooms with no UI, not happening. No UI, no waypoints, that's it. The mushrooms will never be picked again.
Don't
Bonus
believe everything
objectives
you
only.
see.
Which, to be honest, might be faster, who knows.
Even the boss man had to be impressed with how quickly you got that job done.
Yeah, so lost in here. This one I'm beginning to get a handle on the layout. But only beginning to. Because there are a few very samey rooms.
Invasives are powering
Alright, I'm not going to
with
pop
mounted
this until we got the
houses.
enemy kills.
Time for a blackout. Find a terminal. Found him. Time to cause some damage.
Ah. You feel like DE went wild with the bass because it's a static map? Oh yeah, they've certainly managed to make a swoopy whoopy map to hide that it's the same map every single time.
To keep Neff happy.
They've created quite a variety of locations, and that is good. Don't get me wrong.
Let's put a stop to Neff's Palace Zoo plan.
It's the waypointing through the map that feels painful. Because either you give it a waypoint that works, or you're not given a waypoint at all. But the worst way is to be given a waypoint that is just wrong. You try following it, and it's not something you can follow. And that just hurts. Alright, so for this, I want to be going actually this way, down here, over here, through this door, through that one, off to the right. And then we exit through here. We go right, left, forwards. And this is going to pull them towards the objective. There we go.
Totally unharmed.
See, I am learning bits of the area. It's just... You think a set map of waypoints would be easier? I'm not going to weigh in on that one. I just know it ain't working. Yes! Nokko blueprint! How many streams has this taken? How many streams has this taken? Oh...
As you conquer the
What rank am I?
so
Let's turn in the mushrooms I found and consider what rank I am. So I can't go to you, I need to go here.
Yeah, Nokko. You up for a bit of mischief?
So let's see, I could rank up this one to max, so I would have 4 of them maxed, which as we can see here, still wouldn't even get me to rank 3. I'd be halfway from rank 2 to rank 3. If I turn them all in at this point here. But I'm going to hold on to them because I think I might even need them for building things.
Give me best.
Oh. There we go. And we have a request to change the lights to red. There you are. Red lights. Woo! Okay. Jason, Brother Oni, and Ellie, thank you very much for joining me on those runs there. Let's drop out of the squad. If we check up on my
Nokko. Alive.
Fergalite count, I'm at
Corporate
486.
for old time's sake.
And we know from the bounties, we either get, on normal mode, average 13. On Steel Path, average 17. Excuse me. So let's see.
You sure?
If we go 13 and 17, that's average 30 per 2 runs. If you do half runs normal, half Steel Path. And I think I'm at about half and half. I'm at about half, I think. So, what was it? Yeah, I said 486. 486 divided by 30, 16.2 times 2, 32.4. So we're estimating I've done about 32 runs. And it is only an estimate. There's no way to keep track of it other than to physically keep track of it.
Never had the fortune
But using just a
myself,
Fergalite, I think that's a fair estimate, about 32
come to know
runs.
a tree someday.
So that is a bit on the unlucky side there. A bit on the unlucky side. And with 32, I still haven't even accessed the pity system. That's at rank 4.
It's all good.
We've got 4 completed mushrooms if I turn them in. And, pity system unlocks at 12. Of these others, let's see. How many of them are still rank 1? 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. So these are the ones which would take a while, I guess? That one's about to rank up. And then in terms of fully rank ups, this one's 5 away. I found a lot of the no-no-nos.
When I first got
5,
sent down
4,
here, corporate
3,
told me the fungal
2,
colonies are
2,
Oracle mess.
3,
Escaped from the lab
7, and 11 away.
The roots and fruits, they feel older than that.
So, on that basis, I'm probably looking at another, what? For these 6 here? Maybe another 6 or so missions? Would have those all ranked up. These would take it further, and considering that this one is closer than all of these to full rank,
Yeah.
but 11?
The fruits and roots, you don't hear them in your head too.
I think this one's only 10 away.
Oh, just checking.
But yeah, we're probably looking at like 15 missions to rank 4. Ow. That is a lot.
Be careful out there.
You wish you would allow trading of Warframe blueprints? Nah. They haven't done that for any standard Warframe. I don't see them doing it in the future either. I should say most of the ones you learn are specifically from the forward base. Here's the thing, I don't get to choose what bounties are available when I play. The only way I can control that is go, okay, well instead of that reward, I need this reward. So if I need a reward from here, but a mushroom from here, or something like that, that just puts me in a rut, doesn't it? Do I go for the mushrooms and therefore don't get the item I want? Kind of defeats the whole point of the pity system. Or do I go for the item I want, therefore not getting the mushrooms, and hoping that I get the item because it's still an RNG drop? Now, is there a story behind the maid outfit, or am I just rocking it? Okay, so you see how in the stream title there is QTCC rewards, some other words, and maid 4. I would hope that would give you some idea that it's not just for the sake of it. We've been fundraising for charity, that big old banner up the top there. That's not money that's gone to me, that's money that's gone to the quest to conquer cancer. Every bit of it there.
If you see no
And, oh my word. Oh my word, that is a lot of people to also indulge in said maid outfit. So I suppose I'll go through the full explanation. Welcome everyone from Tenno Ben stream there, much appreciated. Hope you've had yourselves a wonderful time over there. Welcome, welcome. Yes, I am indeed in a maid outfit with the Jungle Jangle ears today. And that is because we raised over $6,000. $6,000 for the quest to conquer cancer
Minds is a community.
here on this stream.
Organisms living for each other.
Absolutely
Don't reckon we
a
can let one mucker
huge
rub an
amount.
sit down here by his lunch.
This is Ben's Tuesday outfit. Is that so, Tenno Ben? Is that so? I mean, one person said it, so it must be true. But yes, this is not my usual attire, not by a long shot. This is what I'm wearing in celebration of each $1,500 we raised here, and because it's happened 4 times over, that's 4 lots of it. This is the 4th and final maid
Let's
stream
stop wasting
this
time.
month.
Suit yourself.
Nightcap, you can
Right then.
kind of stop the idols. Thank you. So yeah, it's called a uniform, not an outfit. I wear it for celebrations. For this particular forfeit for celebration, sure. But you know what?
Doesn't take
Seems
much,
we've
you know.
just had a big old raid,
Little water.
and we've also
and
managed to
fruits
finish
wanna
farming
grow.
the entirety of
That's what
Nokko.
they do.
I think it's about time we have an interesting challenge of breaking my giveaway program once again. Are you ready to destroy my hard work? And if it actually succeeds, are you ready to receive something wonderful? Why do I have an in-game message? Oh, thank you. I'm assuming you're on the stream at the moment. I am assuming because, like, otherwise, I mean, no, they might have just seen me down in the relay, so I'll say just thank you. Thank you. I forgot I was just stood in the relay. Anyway, yeah, it's about time we do a giveaway. And the tickets are for the 75 plat draw that is a standard 2 times a week. But, we got more. We've got something a little bit more interesting than the 75 plat raffle for you. Those of you who have joined in, you've got something extra special. Let's kill out the in-game music for a moment. Let's switch us over to the giveaway arena. We need to reset off of that one. We finished that one. That's done. That's out the way. I am receiving more in-game messages, but I'm going to ignore that for the moment. we're going to do a Prime Access Pack giveaway. Oh, yes, indeed. So that is Caliban Prime with Caliban Prime's weapons, all the slots, all the reactors, all the boosters, all the accessories, all the glyphs, all the platinum that comes in that top pack. And we're going to open that drawer right now. So the way to win, well, you need a ticket, !win QTCC for that ticket, that entry to win on this here. Only one person on this stream is going to walk away from... Damn it, it broke again! Come on! I fixed this. I literally put in extra protections to make it not break. And it broke. Ah. Is my genuine answer to that. Save. Bug report. Or crash report. Force close program. Reload. Giveaway. Handler. I don't know how this keeps breaking. How do you choose frame again? ! Pick frame, followed by the name of the frame you want to pick. That's how. Alright then. Let's try that again. I put 2Ks in pack. They're not 2Ks in pack. There we go. Let's try this again. ! Win QTCC for a chance to win the Prime Access pack. I mean, I rate limited the command. I rate limited how quickly the program reads the people who've used the command. I have put in checks on if the file is open before using it, and if the file is open before attempting to close it. I have put in checks and balances every which way I can on this program, but apparently I need to find more ways to do that. Oh, gods again. Do you need to enter again? Yes, because the program crashed and it set it back to 0. So yes, you do need to type the command in if you've not already done so since I reopened the program. If you have typed it in and you've slid on screen, you're good. Don't do it again. ! Win QTCC for a chance to win the Prime Access pack there. This Prime Access pack is as a result of... I'm just going to move my camera out of the way because you should be able to see your name on screen. If anyone's asking, how do you know if I'm in? You're physically on screen. I know it's busy, but pay attention, you'll see yourself slide on. Or if you didn't see yourself slide on, get to looking around. You'll find yourself eventually. But this pack is as a result of us raising $6,000 for the quest to conquer cancer. $6,000. And that is an absolutely colossal amount. Really, once again, well and truly, thank you everyone who has contributed to the quest to conquer cancer. Honestly. It's ! Win QTCC, not 2 T's, it's 2 C's. Quest to conquer cancer. Alright, we'll give everyone a little bit longer on that there because there was the crash earlier. There was also an attempted ad break from Twitch. We're going to say no thank you to that. Go away, we're in the midst of a giveaway. How dare. Alright. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's draw. Let's have a look then. Out of those, over 100 of you have entered, which is still pretty good odds for getting a Prime Access pack. Only one of you can be the winner. We can see that accelerated fire rate in work on the program here. So there's a worthwhile addition to it. Let's have a look. Out of those of you coming screaming in, hoping to secure the victory against the fragmented one, only one of you is going to walk away with the full pack, and that one is Triple. With the triple P in the name, very fitting, might I say.
Excellent work, Tenno.
Triple,
The
congratulations.
extraction point is up ahead.
You are the winner of the Prime Access pack, the 6th Prime Access pack that we've given away on this stream here, and the bot has also confirmed we already have your details. You've submitted them perfectly with the IGN command. There's nothing more you need to do. That will be in your inbox in the first week of November. Triple, Congratulations on that there. And with that, the program didn't break this time. The bot didn't break. So, why it broke the first time around? Technology, that's why. Just technology, as frustrating as it is, but it's fine. It is fine. Now, that is not the last giveaway we have going on here today. That is going to be the end of the QTCC ones that we are doing here today. I'm just marking that one off as done now. There we go. But that is not our last giveaway today. We do still have the 75 plat raffle. Exclamation mark raffle for details on that. Excuse me. And also, we'll be doing some more giveaways on Wednesday, the very last of the QTCC giveaways, once that Tipathon rolls around on that day. No maid outfit then, thankfully. Alright, but we're not done with Warframe just yet. Oh no, so. Not at all, we're just celebrating having the Nokko bits together. Let me just grab my screen back up nice and proper for this. Alright then. And I appear to have received more messages in-game. Didn't know I was live. Ah, fair enough then. Saw you at Nightcap. Yep. Hello to the both of you. Welcome on in. Alright, so, Nokko bits and pieces. If we have a look at this here, I need thermal sludge, I need argon crystals, don't need any Orokin cells. I'm a little bit good on Orokin cells. 2,500 might just carry it. But yes. But I'd say no maid outfit yet. We could still hit 7,500. Somehow bite, I doubt it. You know, this community has given a lot. I'm not asking for you to push it any further. Like, if there are donations people still want to throw into QTCC via this channel, go right ahead. But it's been the whole month. I'm not going to demand any more of it. I don't expect any more of it there. We are celebrating what we have already achieved. So, I don't consider it likely we'll hit that 7,500. And I'll tell you what, my dignity alone is thankful for that. Let alone anything else. Now, with dignity in mind, let's go get some sludge. This fucking game. Let's go get some sludge. Let's re-equip a more ordinary primary weapon. There we go. Beautiful stuff. And let's just go find some sludge. I should probably check that I have also done all the Nightwave spending I need to do. 40 creds left. I'll figure out something to buy later on, that's fine. It's only 40.
That's all we have time for.
Orb Valis. Let's go find some sludge. Fortuna box breaking time? Yup, but I'm going to use Nokko still, even though it's inefficient. I'm going to use Nokko to build Nokko all the way through. It's not really a flex considering Nokko was gifted to me by DE, but yeah, we're still making Nokko legit as well. I know that a whole bunch of crates should spawn over here. By a whole bunch I mean 2, but they are usually not terrible. Never mind, that was absolutely the definition of terrible. Alright, thermal sludge beginning to be acquired. Let's pop inside. Might be easier to find stuff in a smaller map. There we go. 6 sludge down, 24 to go. Resource booster coming in, handy as ever. No sludge in there. 2 sludge in that one though, along with a whole bunch of other bits. That one's actually just further below me. Let's see. Down here. I am now level with this loot. There it is. Fire away, your shots are useless. You can't hurt me in a way that matters. There we go. How did I shoot both sides? Oh dear, I have never claimed to be good at aiming. Let me be very, Very clear on that. I have never claimed to be good at aiming. Dear Lord, that was pathetic. There's something further below me. Didn't see the route to it, so I'm just going to ignore it. Effort. We found 18 sludge. Over halfway there. Oh, there was a thing. That also gave me sludge. That's good. Cracked it through the wall. Get some sludge. There is a thing here. Sludge. So yeah, Nokko's 2 allows you to break containers. Ooh, Toroid as well. Allows you to break containers in a very small area without breaking invers. Damn, they're not close enough for that one though. Yeah, without breaking the invers that you get from Shade or Huras. It's a very small detail. It's not one I felt the need to include in the video itself, because yeah, it's a bit of an oddity, but it works. Come on, I can slide through that. Ah. There we are. Oh, gotta leave him a present. Alright, somewhere else to get some sludge. Ow. This looks like a good area. Donk. 6 sludge? Oh. I forgot that more spawns the further out you are. Either that or I just got very lucky with the drops there. There's something below me, but that feels like a trap. Nothing of note in that one. And that does appear to be this area covered. Let's move along. Looking for corpus controlled areas, because that's where the sludge will be. This looks possible. Where's this container? Ah, there you are. Nope, no sludge on that one. Whatever. Yeah, the energy given by Nokko to drain abilities, not a bug. Absolutely not a bug. I doubt the DE will remove the interaction. I doubt they'll change it to an energy generation overtime effect. I don't see any reason they should do. Because they know their own game systems. They know that kind of interaction could happen. So they made it that way because they intended for it to happen. If anything, I do wonder if Nokko's 2 is intended as an alternative to Nourish. Nourish amplifies your energy gains and gives you viral damage on your weapons. Whereas Bright Bonnet gives you its own huge amount of energy rather than needing a multiplier. And it gives you a strength bonus, which is not weapons power. So to me, it does feel like it's meant as a bit of a counter option to Nourish. So nerfing it would make no sense in that regard, because Nourish is already strong. Damn, 2 sludge. Let's see, when we're at the sludge... oh, 40, I'm overachieving. My bad. Let's go. Just leave him a couple presents. Will I see the damage in it? Oh, that just feels stupid. Any more? Alright then. Ta-da! Now we need to get the Argon crystals. And that should be very quick as well, but I'm still going to do it with Nokko, which will make it take a lot longer. What is that? It's from Mirrorlade! What have you gifted me this time, Mirrorlade? What have you got for me? You've... You troll. You menace. You cheeky little weasel. How dare you? You were even in the missions with us a lot of the time. So, chat, I'd like to celebrate. I have successfully farmed Nokko. All you have to do is get on camera in a maid outfit and allow Miralabe to taunt you. And apparently that is how you get Nokko. These are the secrets D don't want to let you know. I'm still getting my Argon crystals. Seems to have mushrooms coming out of my ears. Nope, that's just another Nokko. Why am I so zesty? Let's see. In which way are you using zesty here? Icon? Honestly, I don't even know what way around you mean that one. But you've only just arrived, so you certainly have zero context. Oh well. That's an interesting theory there, Zom. I don't think it's quite accurate, but Zom's suggesting Miralabe prefers gifts that are useless. Oh, no. Miralabe is reinforcing that it might be true. Never mind then. Fair enough. I'm going to go get some Argon crystals. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Thank you very much, Miralabe, for the gift of the Nokko. Weaponized generosity? Something like that, yeah.
You are here on a capture
There are
mission.
people who
You
wonder
must find, capture,
what
and extract
billionaires
the
must
target.
do with all their money. I don't know that Miralabe qualifies as a billionaire, but certainly if Miralabe were, we know the answer to what Miralabe would do as a billionaire.
Target located. Bring the in.
And it's not all that wholesome. I appear to have run out of energy. Oopsies. Hold on. Mushroom! There we are. I didn't charge up enough.
Scans indicate our target is in the vicinity. Find them.
It's right there. Hey, mate. Where are you going? Pathetic. Honestly, Shade or Huras in combination with full casters, it's hilariously effective. Hilariously effective. Anyway, I need to search out that Argon. So, no crate busting ability of worthy note. I'm just gonna have to jump around looking for the pegmatite that I hope spawns somewhere. Killing enemies for it, usually a pretty ineffective way. And I have stupidly brought my inefficient build, so that's not great for this. What mod goes on Shade to make you invisible if you don't have the Kubro? Shade has its own one. You don't need the Kubro mod for Shade. You use Shade's one. I forget the name of it, sorry, but it is its own one. Hey, Argon crystals! Okay, that was lucky. You don't usually get that from just a generic crate, but I am good to get out of here. Because the resource booster... Thank you, Miralabe. I already have what I need. Ghost? Ah, that's the name of it. Yeah, Ghost. I tried looking for it, but I couldn't see it in my mind's eye. For some reason.
Another job well executed.
There we are. Alright then. And now... Now we can finally see it. We can finally see the Nokko systems building. The Nokko chassis building. Neotics already quite a way into building. Shows you all the hoops that we have jumped through here. And so when those complete, I'll be able to put together my third Nokko. My third Nokko. And whilst we're at it, Arbacep. Arbacep, I would need a little bit more thermal sludge. Not to mention some spring poppers and ferrofungus and a borica. So I'm going to pop down to Nightcap first and see if I can purchase those mushrooms. Let's see. Are those mushrooms on sale at my rank? I think you got 5 Nokko blueprints and 4 gun blueprints before the optics. That sounds not unreasonable, given the potential drops, yeah. Alright.
So,
I've already forgotten which ones I need, so I'm going to browse the wares and step my way through. So,
what brings
I
you
can't
here?
even actually obtain these blueprints myself if I didn't get them from drops. But I did get the drops, so let's see here. I need borica, and it's right there. Excellent. Bam. I then need ferrofungus, 4 of them.
Leave what you don't.
There we go. And I need spring popper, 2 of them. There they are. Have I fed prints? Not as yet, but I've got enough to cover that as well.
Everything here has been collected in the deep mines.
There we go. All I need now is a sludge.
Take care.
Excuse me. So if I travel to Udico and then just back out of it, there we go. Alright, let's pop back over this way. There's Profit Taker. That's where we were before, in fact. Let's start covering the area. See what we can. See what we can find. Finish the sentence correctly. Yeah, we'll just leave everything to itself there. You, give us that. And that. I see ya. No hiding that sludge from me. Mm-mm. Where do you find sludge? So you can find it in normal containers, but there's also dedicated thermal sludge containers all throughout. Oh, I didn't miss that one. So just that little bit there, we're already at 18 sludge. I only need 20. Because I already got 10 and 30 is the build amount, so we're done. That was easy. Can Spore String open containers? I don't believe it can. And certainly not with any reliability anyway, because it just goes about anywhere. There we are. That was efficient. Starting a bounty increases drops. I suppose there's that as well, but we're done. I'm not going to make a prediction, because we all know what this is, don't we? Is there anyone watching right now who has any question as to what is inside this box? Anyone at all, even slightly unsure as to the contents of this box? Thank you very much, Miralabe, for the Arbor Step. I finished gathering the final materials for the Arbor Step. And there it is. I have the most efficient foundry you have ever seen. Truly outstanding. Oh dear. Okay. Thank you, Miralabe. Arbor Step We got you. And you. And you. 12 hours later they'll be done, and then another 12 hours later I can build the opposite. Interesting in the number of hoops it has you jump through for that, when you consider that, don't these ones give you the parts fully built? They do, yeah. Curious. How did you get this foundry upgrade? I just kind of accidentally unlocked it. I can't remember what quest I did. Oh wait, I do remember. It was the quest to conquer cancer. Anyway. Sorry. Yeah, I think we should do a flag giveaway. Alright. If you're not already in it with the ticket to win it, ! ticket in the chat for another chance at that. We'll be doing that draw in just a moment here. This is the quote-unquote standard flag giveaway that we do twice a week here, courtesy of DE. I believe these ones are being given out in just a couple of days' time, actually, because they're not part of QTCC. So ! ticket if you've not already done so. The bot will either respond to you and say, hey, you got a ticket, or you'll say, too many tickets, which means you're already in. So you only get one ticket, doesn't matter who you are. One ticket per stream on these. How do you unsubscribe? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Give you all a moment on that there whilst those tickets come rolling in. Let's see, how many people have we got in on that today here? I do wonder. Oh my, we are well over 100 on those tickets. Well over. And whilst we are wrapping that up as well, because we have got plenty of you here, I do want to really stress this is not what I typically wear, but if you would like to see more of these streams in general, sans outfit, make sure you're hitting the follow button, and if you are really enjoying the content and want to support me in general, consider hitting that subscribe button or use !tip if you'd rather not give anything to Twitch and Amazon, which, you know, I mean, I can understand. The hologram goggles look cool on Nokko? They do, don't they? It fits quite nicely. It's not too subtle, but at the same time, it doesn't take away from Nokko. So when I saw I could put that on there, it just works. It just works. But yes, indeed, if you enjoy the channel, consider hitting those different options of support right there, because quite frankly, it's the only way it keeps running. It's either that or I start shilling for whatever mobile game you don't want to hear about, you know. We don't want to go down those roads, do we? Not in the slightest. Not that they ever stopped sending me goddamn emails about it. What was the most recent one? Actually, I'm not even going to look. I don't want to say the name on stream. They ain't paid for it. So yeah. Simple as that, really. Alright, that's enough rambling. Let's do the draw. Who is it going to be today, I wonder? Who indeed? One winner of the 75 flag giveaway. The winner is... Silent Izzy. Silent Izzy, congratulations, you are the winner today of that giveaway. Please, if you've not already done so, make sure you do use the !IGN command. And we'll be able to get that sent on over to you there. As I say, that is to be handed out by DE in a few days' time, I believe. Thing is, yeah, pretty much towards the end of the month is when they're handing out that 75 plat. So again, just make sure you've used the !IGN command there, Izzy, along with your Warframe username and platform, so I know exactly where that needs to be sent. If you've already done it, you've already done it. I am thinking of changing up how we do the 75 platters to better include the IGN command and the confirmation on that, but we'll see on that. Although there's a 0.69% chance, was it? That's a nice point, I suppose, or point nice. Yep. Anyway, that for now is where we're going to have to wrap it up. I'm sorry, I know. These streams can't go on forever, although the one on Wednesday might. You have the power over that. So that is where we're going to wrap it up today. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining in. We are going to be raiding on out of here into another part of the Warframe community. So let's have a look to see where we can raid on over to. Who is live in the Warframe category we could say hi to? As ever, the question. As ever, we need the answer. I'm just checking. Yeah, we definitely haven't had a dono to charity I missed. Let's see. Who's on Warframe we want to say hi to? Yeah, Hilly. This is the end of Kenji Maid for this entire year. It is wrapping up. And right it should. Let's see who is live. Let's Gaz live. We've been over to Gaz plenty of times. Let's spread the love, as it were. Let's see. That is, as ever, a lot of VTube avatars. Good lord, the build on that one is unrealistic. Good lord. At those few. There's also not that many names I recognise. Tell you what, Barney Jack. When was the last time we headed on down to Barney Jack? Let's have a look. Let's just make sure they're not about to pop off or anything. That would be an unfortunate timing. He was saying something about CDLs and fines. So, you know what? I know nothing about that. Let's go learn something. I know nothing about what a CDL is. Let's go find out. We're running over to Barney Jack now, who is in the midst of some Warframe and rambling. And apparently... Well, that's a very good fit. Words. That's a very good fit for this community. I've run out of English. I'm going to go. Bye. Where's my bye button?